hip-hop culture and geek culture were at odds, clashing over dominance amongst society on who deserves the right to be considered best. The great culture feud lasted for decades with no end in sight, until one crew decided enough was enough. Deuces, Lib, Bacardi, and Didge, collectively known as Geekset, stepped up when the world needed it and became the only place that blends hip-hop culture and geek together.
All right.
Why was there such a delay?
No, we gonna keep going now. I want my intro, goddammit.
We are so here now. We are so here.
Why was there such a delay?
So let me tell you why.
Hold on, let's get the intro going. And then we can talk about
We're gonna redo this.
No. We gonna keep this.
Get the intro. All right, welcome back to the GeeksetPodcast, the only podcast that blend hip-hop culture and geek culture together. I'm your boy Deuces in the building. With me, we got my man Lib back in the building.
And to the right, you have the heavyweight podcast champion of the world, the Sofrito Papi, off of his injury. How you feeling, Sofrito Papi? Man, I'm feeling good. It's been a long 6 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Ron over here was running his mouth. Didge don't even know. Rudy over here still podcasting. Wait, I've been waiting for this moment. I cannot wait until we get through this episode so they know who the true jabroni is in this month.
Nigga brought violence, man. I'm mad. As always, I got my man Bacardi in the building. Hey, what's good, everybody? How we doing today?
And this is why he ain't the heavyweight champion of this podcast.
You got Didge in the building.
What
He
is
don't
happening,
even know how to
people?
cut a promo.
I'm just gonna let y'all know I'm the only person who took pictures with belts. Plural.
Look at that.
Matter of fact,
He
Didge, me and him, we got a rematch coming up.
Oh, wait.
Because he did beat me.
Wait,
And that's why I've been off on
You only
injury
have been on injury
for the
reserve.
last 6 weeks or however long it's been. Yes, it's recording, guys. I'm on my job. I'm on my
I
job.
only saw
But wait,
three. I was
you know
scared
what's
for a
funny?
second. Cause I was like, damn, did I fuck up that badly?
The last time Lib was here, him and Didge had their match, and Lib he got injured, and we ain't seen him since.
Fresh off the
It
elbow
was a true injury.
He really went on injury reserve.
Wait,
You
so
about to catch the Sofrito Papi elbow.
so let me tell y'all why I watched the intro.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Because in my mind, I was watching Bacardi's video. So I was waiting for Bacardi to do it. And I forgot.
That's not funny to me because, like, I looked at Rudy and Rudy was just looking at me. And I'm like,
Hey, y'all was the Diddy me?
yeah,
Just looking back and forth.
I don't know what these
I'm ready to do the
motherfuckers is
intro.
on.
I'm ready to do it. He looking at me like, well, Robin do the intro. I'm like, I'm not doing the intro. I'm like,
Dog,
so I'm looking like, I can't do the intro. Like,
Dog.
And I'm sitting there looking at Bacardi like.
man, I'm mad at that. Like,
And go on.
he definitely froze on there.
Oh, shit. But how's everybody been, man, though?
I'm
Lib,
tired of this
how you
bitch.
been, Lib?
I've been gone for 6 weeks off this goddamn injury after fighting Big Bad Didge.
Big Bad.
We had a
Big Bad
hardcore match
Didge.
for the championship title, the Intercontinental Championship title, actually. Because he can't get the heavyweight. I'm the heavyweight champion. He don't have that.
I feel like
He's
Didge-
stuck at mid card.
I feel like this should have the heavyweight championship.
He's stuck at mid card.
Mid card.
Mid card.
Okay.
He's stuck at
We'll
mid card.
see when this belt change hands again.
It didn't change hands because I got injured. Goddammit, you cheated.
Damn, say you cheated. Hit him with the behind the stage hit.
I've been good, man. It's weird. You know, I was like, damn, I ain't been in the studio for like 6 weeks. This elbow injury really got me down. I don't know what I'm doing.
He dragging it.
You know, I found myself.
He having like a Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I found myself, and I'm back. So Frito Papi is back,
Shoulda came
and he
with
ain't gonna leave again until my next match if I get injured, which I hopefully don't get injured.
You'd have been cold. You'd have came with an elbow brace. You know what I'm saying? With the little elbow
I
brace.
took it off
on,
today.
like-
Couldn't show weakness.
Throw it at the camera.
Couldn't show
Because you know
weakness.
they always do that. They come to you like, and then like,
I couldn't show weakness.
So yeah, it's been it's just been a really.
But what
busy-
y'all motherfuckers do?
It's just been a really.
Well, I've been
busy
gone. Y'all
trust.
been talking about me? Because I didn't listen to the episodes. I don't like to.
No, we haven't been talking about you. We've actually.
You
moved-
sure? I
we've
think
been
y'all
moving-
lying.
We've been as much as we missed you, we've moved pretty.
That's a
smoothly.
goddamn lie.
We moved pretty smoothly.
That's a goddamn lie. Y'all had technical issues. Didn't
Yeah,
I turn mics on?
I was saying,
Now, we definitely had technical issues.
Smooth is an overstatement.
definitely had
I was gonna let Bacardi run with it, but Smooth.
I'm pulling cards on that one, goddamn.
You know what? So that's what's so funny. We pushed so much for everybody to have individual jobs to the point where it's like, damn, we lost a leg. We don't know what to do without this leg.
We definitely 4 legs of a table. Bro.
we were not able to change that to a tripod.
That's good though. That's
one
good,
leg, one leg go away, fat. You definitely know. Like, you definitely know. Like niggas like, why this table wobbling? Like, nigga, Lib ain't here.
You don't want a motherfucker to do everything. You know,
Yeah.
everybody should have when you got a crew, especially like us, like everybody should be able to have that one thing that they're good at.
Yeah.
And we bring that to the table, and that's how we make things move. When you have that one motherfucker that's good at everything, then the other people just become expendable.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
We ain't got expendables in our shit.
Nah, not at all.
So, you know what I'm saying?
I'm looking at the
Because you expendable, he's saying.
No,
He is challenging you to
I'm
a
looking
match.
in
Yeah, I'm
real
like,
time. I'm looking in real time how the light falls off of y'all. I'll always
Is
think
the
about
light catching my motherfucker's face melting?
bro. The light is catching my forehead melting, but it's like it's too hot.
Your
my hair,
glass fogging, your glasses fogging.
your glasses fogging.
I know, but it's like I can't take off the hat because my hairline is. We already know I'm losing my
It's
hair,
atrocious.
so it's like I just gotta deal.
He got old man probably. He's still in his 20s.
Mine just caught. This is definitely off topic.
It is, 100%. Is
It
it
could be
Keith?
topic, whatever. I mean,
Hey, keep TV up. I'm willing to be a sponsor.
Everybody needs help.
What
but
are
my
we?
guy- my
We are
guy
not known for being on topic.
Yeah, my guy just got the skin pigmentation thing. Like for the bald head stuff.
Oh, really?
It's only like 15.
What, it matches
Remember,
skin?
But it's like
Flyboy did it.
he made this shit like a real fucking taper.
No,
Like, that shit
No,
cold.
that's skin pigmentation.
Yeah, the skin pigmentation.
That's
Yeah,
different though.
it's almost like a tattoo.
What Philly Flyboy did.
Well, oh,
I
okay.
thought he had
Philly
like
Flyboy
he
got
got
hair
hair
yeah, he got the
implants.
transplant. Like that's what.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fix my
he got-
hairline.
he got-
You want your hair
He
back?
was-
I'm
I
gonna
was
get my
thinking
hair
No, it
back.
wasn't implants. He just got the
No, he got the implants.
No,
bro.
he didn't. I watched this whole thing. He got the plasma put into his pores. That's
He
not
got the implants.
I think that's the implant.
That
I
is
thought-
the
I'm thinking-
implant.
I thought-
Oh, you thought they just real life
I thought
just cut
implants
some
take
hair
hair
in?
from something else.
No, I mean I don't think that's the different one.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
I think that's the implant.
Yeah,
like
it
this,
is
but-
because what they do, you gotta shave your head, and then they make a bunch of little tiny little holes,
Yeah.
and that's where they start regrowing your hair back at with the tiny little holes.
Yeah, with the
so for a while, you look wild crazy. You know, your
Yeah.
shit is all fucked. Let me put my shit back on because my hair
You
like bogus.
definitely
But
gave us a before.
I don't even have an
before
airline. Like
picture.
yeah, like
Dog.
But I mean,
that's what I want to do.
But I mean, yeah, his was slick though, because he actually like, cause what it is almost like a tattoo. Like it lasts like 10 years.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
good. I'm
already
not.
bald.
You know
I'm
what's
not
so funny?
tattooing. I'm not tattooing myself for
But
life.
it's not a tattoo in a sense, because because it really is like it's like it finds like because your hair isn't like bald,
Bro,
Like,
it's
if you
a-
let your hair grow, it's hair.
Yeah.
Ron,
So they find.
it's a tattoo, bro. Because this is how I know. This is how I know. Because they've been doing that shit for ages. Growing up on the south side of Milwaukee, all the Hispanic girls, they go and get not all of them, but majority of them, they get they shit. They get the same thing on their eyebrows.
Yeah, I know it's an eyebrow thing. I've heard about an eyebrow.
It's the same thing.
Like the permanent eyebrows, or whatever.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's a tattoo. Literally, it's like a tattoo.
It don't last forever though.
No tattoos last forever though.
Yeah, tattoos fade.
Tattoos fade.
tattoos
My
fade.
shit is fading. Like this shit is already going on 10 years. It
But
ain't as bright as it used to be.
Yeah, same.
Well, I mean, I get it. I guess in that sense. Well, I mean, yeah.
This dog, why you got cellophane in your sleeve? Why you got cellophane in your sleeve,
I
bro?
pulled out a rapper.
What are you doing?
No,
Nigga was
this is how
hiding
you
Capri
can tell I
Sun.
got kids. This is high C
Nigga was hiding
straw
Capri
wrapper.
Sun.
So I said, I ain't gonna throw this out on the floor, so let me
Man,
put it
you
in my
have
sleeve.
been clothed all day.
Did you
How
change
is a high
shirts?
C
Unreal.
Rapper.
Unreal, you
straw
changed shirts.
You
I did
changed
change
shirts.
shirts.
at every-
However,
That
this
motherfucker was stuck.
no.
Like,
However, this is a shirt. Remember, this was a pre-shirt.
So that shirt's already at home.
so you ain't
Yeah.
wash
Got
it.
washed with a Capri
No, I did
Sun.
wash
He
it.
ain't
Got
no,
washed
he
with
just
it.
took it off that day and put it back and
Ew.
10 days later. Hey, we all do that shit.
That's 6-day-old high C on that. You know, the high C.
You know what I'm
saying? Like,
Oh,
like, bro,
dog.
that's
He like, we ain't even on this flavor no more.
That's definitely that's
Damn, I thought they got discontinued.
That's Echo Cooler, nigga. We still got that ass nigga.
Damn, that ain't seasonal? Okay.
Dog, I mean, yeah, I did. You ever did that shit? Like, went to an old jacket and put out like some money.
Fam.
I done
Yes.
found money.
Fam, ain't nothing better than going to a jacket you had last year. Like, cuz there's a 20 in here.
Yeah.
Like, dog, like I've had 11 jackets.
Bro, I just dug in my book bag and found $5 single. And I was like,
Like,
oh,
bro.
shit.
Bro, this is how like instantly that you feel that. Literally last week in my truck, I put like $15 in my the sunglass part, right?
Yeah, the visor thing, yeah.
Forgot all about it. Literally forgot all about it. Today when I got in my car, I was like, I had something I was trying to put in there. I said, "Oh snap, $15."
Like you always. I feel like
and that was just a week. That was just a week.
Yeah, like finding money is probably the most joyful moment anybody can experience. We
It was
really
a sign of
are surprised by money.
It's so funny because my middle child had her first moment of finding money. She'd been having $10 just hanging around everywhere. So what I did was I folded it up and I put it under one of her pop figures. I completely forgot. This was like 3 months ago. The other day I grabbed the pop figure to look at it while I'm in the room. I'm like, "Oh, you got $10. That's why I put $10." She's like, "I got $10." Like, I got.
Wow. Took her money and recycled it. Like, you got $10.
And she was like, "I didn't know that was under there." And the first thing as a parent, I'm like, "Damn, motherfucker, you don't move shit around in your room.
You don't touch nothing."
And then second, I'm like, I put it under there to keep it safe, and I completely forgot about it. So, next day I took her to the store. She spent it on junk or whatever.
But she had it.
That was her first $10.
That was so funny. Like she could have had a $20. Yeah, she could have had $20.
Yeah.
But you took the 10 from months ago.
Yeah.
Put it in a new spot. It was like, "Hey, you got $10."
It was a sign of how I
Instantly
know.
became her money fairy whatever at that moment. Like, oh my God. Like, wow, Dad.
I had it happen to me recently. Instantly a sign of we ain't been nowhere since COVID. So I had to, we had like a client meeting, so I had to actually wear like a cardigan, like actually not just wear a t-shirt.
On the Zoom call?
Yes, dog. We had a client meeting, like, they at least want you to like kind of look nice. I'm like, that's the easiest way.
Y'all had a cardigan on with silkies on the
I had literally shorts.
Nike silkies.
Gloves with no socks.
With no drawers on and the sandals.
I had literally
chanclas.
sandals, some shorts, a t-shirt, and I had a cardigan.
Dog.
So I'm like, that at least.
Hey, they got up there was like, why this motherfucker got silkies on with a cardigan?
So
like,
at least from here up, it looked like, okay, you done dressed up for this.
You got ready for
But this is how I knew. I was like, damn.
hold on,
life.
did you do that thing where you just take the razor and you just line up real quick? Like,
Oh yeah, of course, of course. I was like, I gotta at least look presentable for
you
the
don't do
Zoom
a full
call.
shave. You just like
Yeah,
take off the little like the little
Yes,
I don't. Sometimes I don't do a full shave. I just shave off like the little hairs just to make it look like it's lined up.
It look lined from here because they not checking for all.
Yeah,
like, over here.
you just do this.
Yeah.
You just do that. You good.
So, like,
was you running late, nigga?
No, I'm like, fam, I've been working from home.
Bro, it's COVID, bro.
Yes, and so then what happened was I'm reaching like as we talk, I reach into it. I'm like, bro, there's some money in here. This is how I know.
In your cardigan?
Bro, it was from November 2019.
2019.
So what you gotta think? So that means I didn't wear it over winter.
Dog, you had
then we went into
2-year-old
COVID,
money.
and it was money in there. And there was a receipt from Poorman's from 2019. So I'm like, this is clearly a night I went out. And I just had some money.
That was the night that we went out.
That was prime Didge and Run.
Ron gonna go back and check his sweaters from 2 years ago.
Oh shit!
I put some money in
I gotta
here.
remember, like, you wearing a cardigan with me one day? Like, nigga, like, let me see what I was wearing that day. Like,
So I was like, dog, this is wild. This is truly a relic from the before times.
Oh, really?
That nigga put out an old 20.
Right.
Antique money.
Look at, fam, that has nothing to do with this show right now.
But I'm staring right at it. And it's giving me anxiety.
God.
Bro, Easy E is on there looking at me like, bro, y'all ain't gonna fix
That's how
me.
you do me?
Like, I'm like this, like I'm
you
leaning
looking at
over.
you side eye for real, nigga? Like,
Well, let's
Okay.
this will be a good time for us to get into some content.
Yeah.
Let's start with Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
yes.
Let's start with final episode of the series.
I'm gonna take a nap. I
Yeah,
ain't
you
watched
watch
this
the final
shit.
episode, so you can at least get your review to final episode.
Bro, I love the fact that it ended like a BET movie.
Fam,
I love it. I
Yeah.
love it so much.
I mean,
Like if Lifetime and BET
Fam.
teamed up.
Falcon and Winter Soldier is wholesome black television.
Oh yeah, it is.
Like, in the beginning it's rough, but it becomes...
That's how those black sitcoms be. You
how
gotta
the
have
black
those
sitcoms-
rough episodes, for that way at the end you could be. And Calvin got a job, y'all.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like you had to give, like, it was such a rough beginning. Like, I said it in the beginning. I said, I don't want Falcon to have
Well,
a
Lib said
the-
it first, and remember I was like, nah, they ain't gonna. And Lib was right. They did do it every.
Yeah. I was like, I didn't want to get it out the mud story.
Yeah.
Like, I did not want that. Because I said, remember
Like
I said
he
you
was
did
like
enough.
he was already a fucking superhero.
But he was human.
But to be fair,
It don't matter.
We've
like,
seen any
Scarlet
other
Witch
super-
is a god. Not Scarlet Witch. Scarlett Johansson is a motherfucking human.
she dead.
She's dead now, She's dead now.
We ain't see her. We ain't see her everyday
superhero.
We ain't see her everyday life.
But I bet
she might have been going home.
I bet you her Black Widow movie ain't gonna be about struggle.
I don't know. It might be her struggling in Russia.
I don't know.
She ain't even Russian.
She might be for that movie.
That house that you looking at, it looked really high class.
Look like she gonna be on some boarding house, some Cinderella, some shit. You know what I'm saying?
It don't matter.
They gonna find a way to have her being treated by some evil woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, being mishandled by an evil woman. That's how.
Which, by the way, I can't believe they haven't given us that movie yet. It's been like 2 years since it was done.
July.
What, the Black Widow movie?
Yeah,
Since July.
And they finally said they gonna do. Yeah, on Disney Plus
Disney
too.
Plus?
Yeah.
I don't even care to watch it.
I do.
I'm not gonna go watch.
movies.
I'm not gonna pay $30 to watch on Disney Plus. I'm vaccinated now. I'm going to the
How
movies.
can you say you off Marvel movies when we haven't had one in 2 years?
Vaccinated
Exactly.
now.
I don't care if we don't have another one.
Like, I'm gonna go to that movie.
I'm just saying, I'm vaccinated now. I can do shit like that.
Yeah, by yourself.
Hey, I rented.
That's even better.
Me and Rocky rented a whole movie theater to watch a movie.
Well, I was trying to do that for Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, ain't nobody else answered.
I ain't respond.
I said I was down. And
Why am I? It's on HBO. I just give you my login.
No, I wanted to do.
You wanted to do something different. Get out.
I was trying to get us out.
And I was gonna be pure black person about it if it was just us in the theater. Just,
Oh,
damn,
real?
y'all see that?
Yeah, that'd have been wild if it just been four. If we did that, that'd have been a rewind. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get some cameras in. Like,
Matter of fact, we could have just used Ron's theater to watch that shit.
No, he don't got the rights to. Oh, never mind.
We got HBO Max.
I said never mind.
Matter of fact, we should do that next. We should do that next
myself.
week.
I gotta see if they let me book that area.
I ain't gonna lie, I was with you for a second. I was right before you. Oh,
Like, I ain't got the rights.
Ron ain't got the
Nigga
rights.
think I ain't got no pool. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you look at me when we talk about expendable shit. Nah, I ain't got no rights. I can't get blood.
If Deuces found out what he said,
They treat you like Falcon, dog.
Damn.
Hey, Ron is Falcon, bro.
If
Y'all
Deuces
doing it like
found out when you
Falcon.
said never mind, I found out when he said, hey, Ron ain't. I was like, oh, that makes sense. Because I was right with him for a second.
Like, fam, I'm mad at y'all.
I made plans to watch it on HBO Max and I forgot that quickly.
You know, back to Falcon Winter Soldier.
Yeah,
Back to
that's
Falcon
true.
Winter Soldier. So I mean, we're like you said, we're this is over. So
yeah, I think, did we talk about, we had to talk about 4. So we talked up to 4, man.
Yeah.
yeah,
So
have
we
had talked at all.
Yeah, we talked
We
to
have.
up to 4. We didn't talk.
I'm just thinking out which
we
ones.
didn't talk last week.
We
and
didn't
this
talk
week.
5 and 6.
Okay.
Which will make sense. Those are obviously this is the next podcast. So
Because remember we talked about him killing old boy.
yeah.
It was only 6 episodes.
Yeah.
I don't know why I feel like it was
So
8.
5 was the aftermath of him killing old boy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, okay.
That's when Sam got the shield. So like 4 ended with him killing dude.
So John Walker killed the civilian, which we already kind of knew that was gonna happen. I mean,
Right.
he was already going aggressive, everything anyway like that.
And then he got court-martialed, or he didn't get court-martialed. He got removed as Captain America. I think he still was technically.
Yeah, he's still a U.S. citizen.
Yeah. He still had his military. He still had his
U.S.
military.
citizen.
Yeah, I mean they still consider him part of the
Like the
government.
whole, yeah.
He didn't get kicked out of the military.
Yeah, out of the
Yeah.
military. Yeah.
So like,
But then he also got approached by what's her name in that episode.
I would still just call her Elaine, but
Yeah, Elaine.
he got approached by Elaine.
Val.
Yeah, it was
Val,
like
yeah, but I mean it's Elaine.
right.
It's a lane.
Yeah.
It's Hydra Elaine.
Yeah, she wasn't goofy.
Hydra Elaine.
So yeah, he got approached by Hydra Lane.
I can see Kramer calling her that type shit. Like,
Right.
Hydra Elaine.
No, it could be the whole thing. Yeah.
Then what else? So like he lost the shield. And they was struggling in that fight.
Cool.
Oh, yeah,
when they
Against
fought
him, when they was trying to jump him.
Yeah.
Bro, that was struggling. But he was pure on Super Soldier
Yeah,
suit.
that was
But
like,
I mean,
that
my
was
thing
fresh.
is like, what's throwing
That's
me off
fresh
those
off the
like,
drugs.
and I've been seeing the memes for is like, did they truly dumb down Winter? Like, is he really that soft now?
No, but I think so. I think
You know what?
They
Even
do.
watching it a little bit,
I say yes.
he seemed like a little normal. Like,
So,
Like
I
even
think
with
not
the
as
arm.
brutal.
But see, I
But
thought
he got the super strength. Like he
But that's
he don't move like he
he
supposed to be moving.
do all the
does all
extra
this
stuff.
extra stuff.
What it is I
don't
think
got
when
the
he was
killer instinct.
brainwashed. Yeah, when he was brainwashed, he didn't care about anything else.
So,
it was all I had to
every-
do was defeat you.
Yeah,
he's not trying to kill people.
See, when he was Winter Soldier, every move was to kill. Now it's more so just to subdue.
like try to end this fight because you notice every fight he hasn't tried to kill anybody. He's always trying to like.
But I mean, nigga, you fighting John Walker. You can't kill this nigga. Y'all both the same.
Nah,
Like,
As Winter Soldier, remember
Winter Soldier
he
a
was-
killing machine.
All he cared about was killing.
Shit,
I have to
and then
eliminate.
also you got to think about it. Winter Soldier at one, he thought he can kill Captain America. Remember,
But
that
I mean,
that was his goal to kill Captain
like,
America.
I think like what was throwing me. What
he
was
was
throwing me off.
programmed to kill.
Yeah.
What was throwing me off though was the fact that like I feel like Winter Soldier, or not Winter Soldier, I guess we gonna say Bucky because he's not Winter Soldier no more. Bucky and Sam equally got the ass whooped by. Like I felt like he was fighting. I feel like Sam was fighting damn near just as strong as Bucky was.
However,
like, Bucky to me didn't show that he was literally stronger than Sam. Like, nigga, we're fighting John, but I am stronger than you.
We also don't know what. Remember, he had just got his arm deactivated and detached.
Man, we not finna do that.
We don't know. Load up, have to rev up.
We don't know what that's gonna do.
But he was the one ready to go. That's what I'm saying. Like, he the one came in for smoke. Remember, John was like, y'all don't want to do this. And he was like, yeah, we do.
Yeah.
But even by the time the finale came, they all had super soldier serum too. And he was kicking their ass.
I mean, he came in the second time and kind of.
Because he was.
But we talking about against John.
But motive changed then. At the
yeah, we talking about John.
So, no, I'm saying at that time, even when he was fighting John, he just wanted to take the shield. He didn't want to kill John.
Yeah, he wanted to get the shield.
So like,
by the time the end came, he's like, look, I gotta stop y'all.
I need to fuck y'all up. And then that's when he kind of went a little bit back to Winter Soldier.
But I feel like we didn't get that till the end. Like I feel like I think that's what we had. Like,
but that'll make that mindset. Because remember, all series he was sort of afraid of becoming back to be the Winter Soldier.
Also, we gotta put respect on Tony Stark's name. Because he fought hard as fuck against Tony. Him and Cap fought hard as fuck against Tony. Which means they really legit believe, hey, Tony can fuck us up. We got to make sure we hold our own.
Like, and that's what I'm saying. 2 super soldiers against Tony.
Bro, that Iron Man suit. That Iron Man suit is something else.
Like, yeah, bro. Like I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, when...
that Iron Man suit was going toe-to-toe with Thanos. He was getting his ass beat, but it was going toe-to-toe with him.
That's what throws me off, because even on top of that, even like now we're gonna go into another tangent. But it's like
that's what we do.
Like Iron Man suit ain't even Wakanda technology, and you can withstand Thanos.
Well, at that time they just learned about Wakanda technology.
But I mean, my
they didn't know they didn't have to compare it. They didn't have to at that. Remember, Wakanda technology. Stark technology is still top tier.
Yeah, so we act like Stark technology ain't shit. It's like,
you comparing it to like the excellent.
Like Stark technology is still cold.
You know what I mean?
It's still cold, but I'm saying but if you think about the fact that he really doesn't, his armor doesn't really get like destroyed. Like he gotta go through a lot of shit to get destroyed. But I've never heard what his armor is made of. Like it's not. We know it's not whatchamacallit.
That's a good point.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but we know.
Are we twitching somewhere? Oh, it's just telling me to go back. I had a notification about them talking about our stream on Twitch.
Oh,
and I was like, are we live?
But no, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So even in that realm.
Well, here's what I would assume: whatever is the next strongest metal tool.
Well, wouldn't it normally be adamant?
Okay,
but it's like that's not
below that.
Yeah,
whatever
he did that.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like, so it's like, nigga, you going lower and lower. Like Tony Stark is the smartest nigga. I get it, but we're talking about the metal of your suit.
But also, those two, vibranium and adamantium, is like those are extreme. Still, that's still extreme. You like.
But we talking about Tony Stark.
No. So here's what you're kind of comparing it to, right? And then this will be a perfect example. Piccolo is cold. But we still have Super Saiyan gods. You can't compare them because even if you take them away, Piccolo is still top tier nigga. So adamantium and vibranium is Super Saiyan god. Whatever Iron Man uses is still Piccolo level. It's still top tier.
But I didn't know what it is. Because it gotta be, I get it, it gotta be higher. It gotta be higher under vibranium and adamantium. But what is that then? Like, what is that? That would be.
Well, you know what?
Wait a minute. Indestructible. Like,
we're being dumb. He's called Iron Man.
It's not.
It's not.
It's definitely the Iron. Because nigga, Iron would have been done. Nigga, ain't no way Iron.
I'm gonna stop Peter because I can't go.
I don't think they do it, but I'm like Iron. Like, bro.
I'm trying to figure it out. So the theory is that it's made out of some type of vibranium.
But it can't because he don't know nothing about it. He never knew about Wakanda. So like,
bro, it's iron, bro. That's why.
Ain't no way.
Why else would he be called Iron Man?
Because he just
because the first suit was probably made out of iron.
Yeah, the first suit he did was made out of iron. Like he was in an iron suit. But I mean, but he does wield like everything. That's what always throw me off because like he wields everything. So I'm like, even when we talk about like we didn't get to the second episode of Winter Soldier, but like how we saw.
I'm not going that it's iron.
I was like, bro, I feel like he makes it's the same material that John Walker used to make the shield, bro.
No, because that shield crumbled.
What I'm saying, like, then what's stronger than that, bro?
In the movies, it is stated that the suit is made from gold titanium alloy.
There you go.
Gold titanium alloy.
The shield is supposed to be vibranium.
Yeah, the shield's vibranium. We talking about Iron Man suit.
The movie.
Iron Man definitely ain't got vibranium. He got
right, but we were trying to figure out, like, I'm trying to say, like, why does Iron Man's suit can withstand so much damage if it's not the strongest?
Well, because after so many Iron Man movies, it went to nanotech.
That is what it always got to.
Because before, if you notice, before the Avengers movies, like his suit always got screwed up. But as soon as they quietly
was it 3 when he fixed his heart?
After that, or maybe around 3.
That's when he had all the watches.
Anytime he can do anything where the suit builds on him, and I think it started
in
3.
3. Yeah,
it's nanotech, and it can withstand more because it breaks up and rebuilds itself. It's okay. That's the only
so he doesn't.
reason.
So it's not even a metal. It's just the fact that it's a rebuildable armor.
But the first suit was iron.
The first suit was definitely iron.
Are we talking about the nigga? The flamethrower suit at the cave was definitely iron.
No, the first suit too. The very first suit.
The first red and yellow. I don't know.
Yeah,
it might have been the platinum alloy. Because I mean, now I understand the nanotech. Because he did talk about the nanotech.
Yeah, we totally forgot about nanotech.
Yeah, so I do. And
because we got introduced to fucking vibranium.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all need me here, goddammit.
What happened?
No, because we didn't know about.
We
forgot about the nanotech. That's what he's saying.
So yeah, so then now that makes sense.
So then, yeah, okay, all right. So then
back in the Winter Soldiers. Like we finished the last episode.
So then we jumped into 6 where. Shit was about to go down. That's when they stormed the GRC building, and what was it?
that's what I'm saying. Well, we ended 5.
We ended 5 with them
being hacked.
With
the hack, and of course we knowing. Like, and the whole montage of Captain America, like Sam being Captain America.
Oh, well, so he got his full training montage.
5 was the build up.
Bro, you're the best.
Yeah.
That shit was full training.
Episode. Like this, and he was doing so many cartwheels. I'm like, bro.
Hey, but he was flinging that shit.
I don't recall him ever. Like, when did he start this cartwheel shit?
Bro, he was doing it in the air. You just didn't know that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think that's
that nigga turned to a ninja like that.
Yeah, like his nigga was definitely.
No, he was always athletic. Remember?
Yeah,
he never really. We saw him running.
This nigga was parkour.
This nigga was doing parkour.
That was parkour.
This nigga
parkour.
He was doing parkour.
Legend of the Ninja Temple, bro.
Like why he was
nigga threw the shield. It bounced back. He like jumped and flipped to catch it. He didn't need to jump and flip to catch it. He could have just caught it
and
like this.
he's struggling catching it. So like nigga catch it first.
At first he was struggling.
By the end, that nigga did the flip, caught it, did the superhero landing.
Like that nigga say he dug into the.
Whoa, that nigga hit the wall with it.
Hey, he had his moment. He had his nephew tracing the shield on Geek. I was like, he finna come and fuck shit up.
Yeah, so I mean that's what I'm saying. Like so the montage of him doing that, I mean. I really like, even like I said, because this episode, the 5th episode was all about the conflict between should he be Captain America or not be Captain America.
So Isaiah Bradley, he came through with some words.
Isaiah Bradley gave him the whole like nigga, he working for the white man.
Yeah,
like
you'll never let a black brother be the Captain America, nigga.
And if he does, why would he want to be? You know what I'm saying? Like Isaiah Bradley gave me slave nigga vibes, like ancestor. Like when niggas talk about our ancestors be doing shit for us. That's Isaiah Bradley.
When they came to him, he said, "Hey, what you doing here?
Yeah.
Get about my house. I don't want to."
Dog, when he threw the 10 the first time, I just felt like that house was shaking.
That was pure. If Master see us, man.
I had to rewatch the scene because I'm like, bro, did the house shake when he was? Because I just felt like, dog, did the scene shake?
It was so funny to me though, because it's like he really was. Oh, like what you doing, Rudy? Like old angry niggas gotta throw all their body into the talk. Like you ain't gonna do all that. Like we not like it's always like the whole shaking and like they really like.
Played him. He the voice of Martian Manhunter in a lot of.
Isaiah Bradley do it?
The dude who played Carl Lumley.
Really?
He do a lot of comic.
I mean, he got a good voice for it. So I mean, yeah, like so, dude telling him like he shouldn't have the shield.
I'm trying to figure out where I know him from.
I was trying to say like the fact that dude told him like, he shouldn't do the shit. So I was like,
he Martian Manhunter in Justice League Unlimited. Obviously, Justice League Doom. He was in Injustice. He was Martian Manhunter. Like,
even in the game.
Yeah, he got a cold career.
But he's always been Manhunter. So I mean, they definitely use him.
Shit, hey, he used to be Supergirl.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's I didn't know he did all that. So he already had work. So respect to him then. Respect to even like, now you Captain America. Now you the originator. Like now you've been put in canon as like I made Captain America pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm the bloodline that made Captain America. So it's like, so I mean, yeah. So we had that episode, like I said, and all that. Like I said, we ended it knowing that Bucky gave him. Cause it was the boat. Remember, it was.
That's also where we had.
That was a funny montage too. The boat.
Was the boat episode 5?
Yeah, boat was episode 5 when they all came on, fixed out the boat, came and fixed the boat.
It was.
Yeah, you said
that was also a very funny montage.
Because that's when he gave him the box at the end. Like, I can't leave now.
Because that's right. Because Bucky's journey, and that's how we ended his journey. Was essentially he accepted that it was his past. He went in. He was ready. He showed Zemo that, look, I could kill you right now, but I'm not going to. And that's when he got his ending with the Wakandans, because he was basically Zemo had already surrendered himself to them. It looks like, but he was like, "Hey, I need one more favor."
Yeah. So I mean, I think they finally let him go. Like Wakanda did it. He did everything he could do for Wakanda, kind of thing. So I'm like, that's like, of course we had got the whole like Bucky and Sam's sister, that that little thing. So,
She was definitely eyeing Bucky.
No, Bucky was eyeing her.
I mean, they were eyeing each other.
Bucky eyed her first. That's what threw me off. Like, Bucky came in already like, hey, how you doing?
He definitely like,
hey. Like, he came in, this nigga like, this nigga got a sister?
So, they said in Captain America Civil War, they said that Chris Evans, he took the helicopter scene where he's flexing the muscle. That was his idea. He wanted to do it with his shirt off, but they said we got to keep it, PG.
Yeah.
But he was like, he said, get this shot. Zoom, like he directed that, right?
Yeah.
I felt like that's what Bucky was on. Bucky was like, hey.
Bucky was definitely on there on this holler shit, fam. So I mean, I didn't understand. Like, I didn't know we needed that in there, but I feel like
it was funny.
I feel like it gave, because I mean, I think we do know Bucky as Winter Soldier, so it's like the more stuff that you can kind of give Bucky on side things, like giving Bucky like even the fact that he's like looking at like doing those kind of things is like he's not Winter Soldier anymore.
Wait, I think we did. I think. Didn't his therapist talk to him about getting into a relationship or some shit like that?
But that was when he was talking with the Asian girl.
Right. No, what I'm saying though, but remember, kind of go back to when Steve.
They've been telling you to find.
Remember, they always said they're trying to get them to get back in. That's the same thing that Steve Rogers went through.
I like that scene because it was funny, because when that happened, you had the Sam looking at him.
Yes.
He looked like, hey, hold on.
Sam looked like, ain't none of this finna go down. He told that nigga, hey, you ain't gonna be talking to my sister, cuz like we not doing that. Like we not doing that at all.
So let's talk about some of the reveals that happened in this episode.
In the finale.
Because, first things first, Power Broker.
Yeah, we revealed Sharon Carter's Power Broker.
I mean, it was
people kind of knew.
People kind of guessed it by, I would say, probably episode 4-ish.
Yep. And as I said, what I read from what I gathered, the reason why she's going down this path is because when everybody got the immunity and it didn't come around to her, she has been bitter against that. So now she's so far gone.
Fair. I'd be like, fuck y'all too.
Yeah, because they gave pretty much everybody that was on Captain America's side immunity. And then Sharon Carter did not get hers.
Or they got not immunity, but forgiveness. I can't remember the official term. Because immunity they never would have got in trouble in the first place.
Oh, well, whatever it was. But
I know what you. I just can't. Yeah. I couldn't think of the term.
Yeah. So it was like and Sharon Carter didn't get hers.
And she was living nice in Madripoor.
Which is kind of fucked up, because is she the only one that was on his side that didn't get...
I think so.
The pardon. They didn't get the pardon?
Pardon, yeah. I think so.
That's fucked up. Out of and so we give it to everybody but one person. I mean, I get why she kind of went down the dark path.
And like I said, she was living nice. She was living nice in Madripoor anyway.
Yeah, she was living nice. Like, she was definitely fine. She was straight.
Yeah. So we got
the suit.
We got the Falcon suit.
Yeah, I mean, like, so I don't like the helmet part of his suit.
I saw somebody else say that.
But I care for it. It was something about how the neck wrapped around him.
I think that's how it looked in the comics.
It's just because it's white, we see it more. I think that's how it even look with the regular.
Yeah, I think it is how it looks, but I think we saw live action. I think if you saw it drawn, you probably wouldn't care as much. But seeing it live action, for me, seeing him move with it, I just didn't like that difference between. Like, I didn't like that.
Yeah, that's
like
how
the whole
in
suit.
The comics.
Yeah, the whole suit was fine. But see, no, in the comics, the top of his head, like he.
No, that's his hair.
That's what I'm saying. His hair, isn't it? I thought he had his hair.
His hair was out
on the show. Is his hair on the show?
I thought his hair was out in the show.
Is it the same outfit? Okay.
I think this might have been one of the most accurate to the comics. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very close. That and the U.S. Agent. U.S. Agent was close too. But so I mean, I was like just going back a quick second to the last episode. Oh yeah, so just going back even to this last episode for a second, I was actually torn with him. Like, I knew we was gonna get him in the Captain America suit, but even in it, we know it's canon in comics, whatever. But I feel like I feel like because of how they made the story or how they were trying to do the Falcon Winter Soldier story, that I didn't need it. Like I didn't want him to have it. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought they could have switched it because, like I said, with the Zaya Bradley thing, talking about like no man should want to do it, but of course they had to use the 6th episode and show like the kid, the kid like it's for black people. Like I'm trying to be Captain America for black people. You know what I'm saying? Like not for America, like Black America, and I think that's really what the signal under it was. It's like, yeah, I did it. It's like, it's because y'all the ones I'm really caring about to acknowledge what I'm doing, not about. But I also feel like that's gonna be hard because it's like now you torn because white folks gonna want you to do all kind of other shit, and it's like niggas need you back in the hood, fam. You gonna go through that whole boat situation again where they like you been gone in the hood, gone fucked up again. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Like so it's like I felt so I was definitely torn with the idea because I feel like I didn't think about that aspect that they put into the story. So, I mean, like I said, as much as I was against the whole black agenda they was trying to really put into Falcon, talking about, like, being the actual hope of a society, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It doesn't want you, like, I never thought about that because, like I said, when we talked about, like, what they were doing with Falcon and saying, like, no nigga should even want to be a hero of this. Like, if you out here, like, you can't even get along, like, they still treat you the same. Like, why would I be a fucking hero? Like, I would be a villain if anything.
I would definitely say his speech at the end sort of tied the whole journey together.
Yeah, it tied. You know what I'm saying? So it turned into a get it out the mud. And I didn't want it to be, but it did turn itself into a get it out the mud.
No, it was definitely get it out the mud.
But it was a get out of the mud when it was like, nigga, you already established. Nigga, like.
But no, he was always established as somebody's
sidekick.
Yeah, they guy. So it was.
So I mean, when I thought about it like that, I liked that aspect of it because it really was his coming out show. You know what I'm saying? Because it was behind. You've been always behind Captain America's shadow. Like niggas either want you to be Captain America, you still really want to be the Falcon. Right. But niggas like. You know what I'm saying? Niggas want you to be a nigga at home. Like, you want to, like, it was really about being torn. And, like I said, it was really good because, like we talked about before, like, Falcon has powers in the comic books. But in this sense, this nigga's really human.
Yeah. So I wonder if that's why they went to the Wakanda suit instead of, I'm assuming in the comic books that suit didn't come from Wakanda.
Oh, that I have no clue.
That I don't know.
What?
His suit.
Captain America suit.
That's
for
his
Falcon?
comic book suit.
No, I get that, but it didn't come from Wakanda. It didn't come from Wakanda, did it?
Comic books, no.
So that's on. So I'm assuming
in the movies they're making Wakanda pretty much be the next place for tech and stuff like that.
And that's what I was saying.
It's not like that. That's not what it.
And that's sort of what I was saying. So I'm assuming that's why sort of he doesn't have powers in the movie or in the live action.
Yeah.
Now, in the comic books, he got powers.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, in the comic books,
he got real wings.
In the comic book, the Falcon is not
it's an actual. Falcon.
An actual Falcon that he has a telekinetic.
Yeah, thing too. Like he can talk to birds. That's what I said. Like when you go back into this episode or just back in the season in general, like that what I like the get it out the mud thing that I didn't want to happen. I accepted it because it really was. It wasn't about like. The black experience. It was the fact that you realize, like, nigga, this nigga human. Like, as a bitch. Everybody he's around is really acknowledging him, like, you cold, bro. Like, you actually cold for to be a human being. Like, nigga, like.
I liked it for it because it wasn't the black experience, but it was. And that was something I really like. It's something I think that people talk about is like, can people just be black and be a character? And unfortunately, because of the nature of what being black is, you have to deal with something like that. So they didn't make it the overarching part of his character.
Right.
Like he knew he had to struggle with it, but that's every black person. You gotta struggle with that.
Right. I mean, and that's why I said, like, in the second episode, like the whole cop thing, I hated it because we saw it. But it's true. Like, nigga, if you secret identity walking around, like, no, you're gonna get treated like every black person in the world.
Until they know who you are.
Like, until they know
but he
don't
got a secret identity.
But he wasn't.
He really, because like you said, I don't know you got the goggles on.
No, but see, here's the thing: it's not. But people know his name. See, remember?
But he hold on.
Remember when I say secret identity, I mean like people don't know Bruce Wayne is Batman. People know that character is Falcon.
But I get what he's saying.
In any sense.
But I know who Sam Wilson is. I know Sam Wilson is a black man who's the Falcon. But you figure he has all of that stuff on his face. He doesn't have the goggles on.
No, because that's the thing. You know Falcon and you know Sam Wilson, meaning that you know who the regular person is. Looks like
you should have known. But you should have seen both faces.
Yeah,
what you're saying is that.
Should have.
So I agree with that.
But let's be honest.
I agree.
Real life.
But that's why I hated that moment because there was no way that you don't know the both. Because it's like, this nigga probably saved your life at some point. Or you didn't seen the news. Like, they didn't show this nigga in and out of costume. That you should know who he is. And if anything, you should know who the nigga next to him is. Because this nigga has been without no mask.
No, I'll give you that one for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I'll give you that one for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
with even guilty by association, if I see one, I've watched the Avengers on the news.
Yeah.
So I know that there's a African prince that doesn't look like African prince. There's a nigga that fly in a suit.
Yeah.
It could possibly be him, but he's a little bit darker. There's only 3 black dudes that to choose from. So if I see Bucky, by guilty association, it's probably one of the other black heroes.
Right. So I think that those were the things. That's what I said.
But
those
the
were the
cop
things.
also didn't seem like he noticed who Bucky was.
But how?
They were in Baltimore.
Even outside of that.
No.
Nobody in Ohio know a goddamn thing.
No,
they were in Baltimore, Maryland.
Because here's why you should.
They don't know nothing in Maryland either.
No, I got this.
My statement was going to be, well, it's a small town, but I forgot they were in Baltimore.
No, even if it's a small town. One, if you are messy, they were America's most wanted. You know them by that. 2, if you're not messy, but you want to know
America's most wanted.
2, if you're not messy, you want and you're just happy that somebody saved the whole world. They were heroes. There's no way that you don't know it.
You don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's
right,
so. That's what made me mad.
I tried to get a benefit.
So
of
that's what made me mad about the story. Like I said, like we did get what it was for me is we got the bank scene in the first episode where he knew who he was, and he just like we just still not fucking with you. So then it was like, okay, whatever. Now we got to get this whole fucking story, the fact that like we don't get paid as superheroes, whatever. But then you get the cop thing. It's like, bro, the bank nigga knew who he was. You don't, and you reaching for your gun. Like you about to pop this nigga? Like he human. Like he Batman. Like he human, nigga. Like Sam was gonna die. Like really.
Bucky would have damn near just. Hey,
but it's still like by himself walking around, Sam gonna like you can die like any regular black dude. Like because this nigga don't watch TV? Like, y'all been in New York for 10 years doing shit, bro. Like, you don't know who dude is.
Baltimore.
So that's why I said,
do you know if they're in, all the time. Were they in Baltimore?
That's what made this shit. That's what made me didn't like the soul, because it's like that was unbelievable to me. Like it wasn't. I couldn't believe that this cop didn't know who he was. And I didn't believe the statement of saying like I didn't recognize what your goggles because like we saying news everything will always show both. You know who the nigga is. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I mean, I can.
So I didn't like how Disney made it. I get it that it can happen.
I get it happened.
But I get that we're trying to portray that this thing can happen, and I get it can happen. But I just didn't believe it could happen. Like no,
because you got to think even every time they might still just be showing you with the goggles. That very well could be true.
I mean, I know the media can play it how they want to, but I mean,
so
we give a lot to whatever. But I'm just saying, like, I feel like how Disney wanted to portray it, they had
to go against that. If you are America's Most Wanted, they ain't putting your goggle mugshot. They gonna find
he wanted like this how the nigga look.
He had ID. They got photos of him. They gonna put how he looks on America's Most Wanted.
That's what I'm saying. Like he's a human. That's why I say like for me it was like, bro, you are a human being,
bro. How? But I don't know. I think like, because it went from from Civil War basically to Infinity War. We don't know how long.
Like, if anything,
I do know how long.
You know what?
We know how long.
It was long enough for Cap to grow that big ass beard.
We know how long. But I'm saying, how wanted really was it? Because Infinity War, there was literally like, there was no word. They had no worries about anything about,
like,
I'm still wanted.
I'd have been happier if the cop would have said, I didn't recognize you without them sideburns.
You got bigger fish to fry.
I'm saying,
if Thanos coming, you gonna worry about you being wanted? I ain't worried about that shit. I'm about this big purple nigga.
Like, bro, there was absolutely zero, like not even a throwaway line about, hey, we probably shouldn't be in this. We shouldn't be so out in the open with this.
They was in space. Half of them was in space.
Not Falcon. Falcon was. He was.
Like I said,
he was on Earth. Like
I didn't find the cop would have said like I didn't recognize you without the bad sideburns that you had. Like I didn't fight with that. You know what I'm saying? But then the guy was, I was like, that's a little too much. Like, if he just like you said, I do whack ass sideburns, and then he'd be like, oh shit, my bad. You had them shitty ass sideburns last time. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know that was you. Like, I'd have been happy with that. You know what I'm saying?
So, with this being said, I mean, we get the U.S. agent suit. Libs, gave me and Did some info that we didn't know because Captain America 4 is actually being,
Is it?
Yeah, I saw a stream article after that, too. Yeah, it's...
But, I mean, if you think about it, Captain America 4 can still be made without Steve Rogers.
It could be.
You know what I'm saying? Because Captain America now is just Captain America. Like, they've already throwing it out where Bucky can get it. Like, we might.
Well, Captain America, the last title screen from the Falcon and Winter Soldier switched it to Captain America and the Winter Soldier. So they switched it.
Oh, I didn't even
notice that.
That's how I was trying to. We was all talking, but I was like, hey, look, they switched it. It's literally the last title screen. Like
it
at
says
the
Captain
end,
America and Winter Soldier.
After all of it, like right before the credits, it goes Captain America and the Winter Soldier. Because that's why they lead in with the episode with the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Then they end it with that.
Wow.
So like to let you know, this is Captain America now.
I mean, even in the comic books when they was running.
Fam, I mean, hold on now. Because if now we saying that they changed it like that and we getting Captain America 4, Anthony Mackie finna get his own solo movie as Captain America?
Yeah.
We don't know yet, though. I just said that they were gonna do Captain America
in the screenwrite article.
Oh, so you read?
Yeah, I read an article about it. In the screenwrite article, they said the only thing they know for sure
is that it's a Captain 4.
It's Captain America 4. That Anthony Mackie will be Captain America. Because obviously, I think they're drawing off of, like I said, that last screen, and the assumption is that still Sebastian Stan will be in it. Obviously, Bucky will be back.
So we don't know because remember a couple of months back when
they're also supposed to be bringing back Chris Evans.
Well, that's what
but he might come back as a montage.
No.
I don't know.
Hold on, we got the answer.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, that's cool. You got the answer, but I'm gonna get my shit off.
Well, you cut it off first.
The screen said it in like a half an hour.
The screen scraper.
I wanted to. That's fine. I wanted to add that in because I forgot that I read that. But in comic fashion, Captain America usually always comes back somehow.
Yeah.
So it could be a possibility that they might even bring him
exactly what
officially black again, but we don't know. I don't know.
He also, like, when those reports came out, I mean...
But like I said, if I don't see another Marvel movie, I don't care.
You don't see another one?
If another one don't come out, I don't
keep
care.
on telling y'all.
Bro, why you so burnt? Come on, fam. Who hurt you?
Nobody. It's been like 10 years. It's been like 10, 12 years.
Since you saw a Marvel movie?
No, since they've been out. Like, give me something different. Like, I'm not excited about it no more.
Chris Evans,
I'm not fanboying over it. Like,
when those reports came out, Chris Evans...
new characters. It ain't new
Chris
stories.
Evans did reply to that with saying that was news to him, saying that as of right now, he has projects that he had already been signed to do. So I'm thinking that's like the What If series. Maybe he's going to show in a cameo like the multiverse stuff. But he said as of as of right now, anybody talking about he's slated to appear in another like Captain America movie, he was like, you know more than I do apparently. Then
I said it could be.
No, I'm just saying.
Because of that.
I'm just saying that was his official reply.
It might just be a straight Falcon movie.
It could. Like I said, with that ending title sequence.
That's what
and with the news coming out literally today after waiting to see, like after seeing that episode, because everywhere I saw an article,
the news did come out
so everywhere I saw the article, it wasn't like it came out last night or like a week ago. It was literally today. I think they waited till they were like, all right, you see the ending title, Captain America and the Winter Soldier. Hey, he got a movie coming out too.
If you go back to the comic book run, when he took over the mantle of Captain America, they still ran it as Captain America. It didn't say Falcon. It was still Captain.
But I mean, if you think about the episode in general, they were literally correcting niggas like it's Black Falcon.
Even Captain America. Even the government people.
Black Falcon is so funny to me though, because it's like this been the only Falcon. Hey, why are you identifying him as Black Falcon?
But what's so bad
we had a white Falcon.
What's so bad though is something that really is. It was really a nod to what we do as Black people.
Yeah.
What y'all hear? Like a yell?
No, somebody like banging on something.
I assumed it was y'all bumping against the wall. I ain't gonna lie.
No, not us.
Now I want to go check.
But it's weird to me that they be like, yeah, Black Falcon, because I'm like, bro, we ain't had no white Falcon.
Grandma Pax out there.
We ain't have a beige Falcon. Like,
you know the little Pax.
Why y'all calling him Black Falcon like we had other Falcons before him?
That's what's so funny though, because it's a black thing though. Like because you think about the fact that
we might have the Hispanic dude who gonna be Falcon.
Who?
What was his name? Joaquin Torres?
But yeah.
And the
actual dude from the comic books that was like another Falcon version.
Yeah, he showed up in the series, and at the end when Falcon's last wings got ripped off, he threw him down. And the guy asked him, he was like, hey, what's this? And he was like...
He took him?
Well, no, they
treated a Hispanic dog like a scrapper?
They didn't.
Like the motherfucker that go through the alley be like, "What's this?"
No, he a military guy.
It wasn't just this. It was like, because I mean,
he a military guy who like do all tech stuff. So after his wings got ripped off, he was fed up with everything, threw it on the table, and the dude seemed like he was ready to fix him for him. And fixing for Sam, and Sam was like, "Hey, keep him," and walked off.
What kind of Hispanic is he though?
He becomes Falcon in the comics.
What kind of Hispanic is he though?
We don't know.
This is gonna matter to me because like if he ain't Puerto Rican, you know,
but yeah, he does,
like,
because he does become Falcon in the comic book.
I think
I didn't even know that. That's how much I don't give a fuck about the Falcon.
You didn't know there's a Hispanic Falcon? So apparently, but the Hispanic Falcon has to be
in the comics. No, in the comics, he has those wings that he has are legit wings he grew. That nigga has wings.
So there's a Hispanic Falcon that's just another Falcon that.
Where is he from?
That's what I'm looking now.
He got to be from the Bronx.
He is from New York.
I know.
He's from Manhattan. Well, he said he's living in Manhattan, New York.
He from LES, and he from the Lower East Side. He grew rings because he been around all them goddamn pigeons. That's what that is. That's pigeon falcon. He ain't even falcon. He pigeon.
That nigga said he a pigeon, bro. You irritate. That's a bitch. Bro.
That's pigeon, bro.
He
got to be Puerto Rican. So, I mean, he ain't gonna be like Miles though. I ain't gonna claim him.
You ain't claiming him, fam?
Hell no. He got wings. He fly. He a bird. The fuck?
I say he a bird.
Bro,
like in the fact that I heard
cool?
the way you said your bird, I heard it like a nigga with like bird
he don't do
ass.
nothing cool. What the fuck?
So you wouldn't be cool to this fam? So if your
he got his own red wing in the comics.
He got his own bird?
Yes, though, and his name Red Wing.
Yeah.
Nigga, I think it's the same Red Wing.
He becomes
the goddamn Spider-Man villain, the Vulture, like the whole color costume or whatever.
That ain't his color all the time though. Like that was his different one. Like here go a different one of them.
Oh, this nigga got alternate costume.
I mean, every superhero got alternate costume.
Not really.
He got
No, I'm saying like the way he's pulling up, I feel like this nigga changing clothes. Like most niggas don't change clothes.
Bro,
like,
I think he's
another nigga.
And he Mexican.
I was just about to say, and he Mexican, so.
Bro, he apparently.
Bro, he look weak.
I'm mad at you.
And he got
the fact that he said
that no, that's well in the picture.
The fact that
that's Red Wing up top in the left.
The moment he acknowledged that he was Mexican, I already knew he was gonna come after that. Like, man, he weak. I ain't Lib, dog. Like, Lib such an asshole.
He a hybrid of a bird and a vampire.
Hold on. When he become a vampire?
So he was an involuntary victim of Carl Malice's experiments, which turned him into a hybrid of bird and vampire.
When did he become a vampire? Like, who's a vampire, though?
Some nigga named Carl Malice.
He was a vampire?
Dr. Carl Malice.
That's some freaky shit.
Dr. Carl Malice was Carnage at one point.
He was Carnage at 1.2?
Yeah. Bro, this some shit.
Yeah, that's a rabbit hole. That's a rabbit hole. That was a rabbit hole. Like, that nigga got to look like
you in the basement of Marvel right now where niggas is just throwing shit up in the air. Like,
nigga said, that's the real ones.
That nigga said, shit, Kyle Matthews was Batman. Like, what? When that nigga become Batman? That's a whole different comic book.
I was halfway through Alice in Wonderland just... That was some shit.
Yeah, that was definitely not a rabbit hole. So I'm like, no. Yeah,
let's get into like, how did you guys feel about the series overall? Like me, I'll go first. Just to
what's your? I mean, I guess do your
originally going into it, I did not have really big interest in it, like from commercials and everything like that. And then when they first announced it, first commercial, I was like, all right, let's see what it was. I think this is the most action packed that we got since Civil War, as far as hand to hand action.
Combat. Yeah,
and I fuck with it. I fuck with it heavily.
You realize you missed it.
Yeah.
You realize you missed it.
I know Deuces and I was talking about it earlier. Going into it, yeah, I wasn't interested at all. But I will say after seeing the first trailer, I was like, I can fuck with this.
After the trailer was good?
Because the trailer was action packed. I was like, I missed some good action. Yeah. So I was like, I can fuck with this. And then like I know you were saying like you thought it started slow, like you didn't like the first episode. I think you said first two.
Yeah.
I didn't mind them.
I didn't like the first even half of the third
I was
episode.
good with the first one. The second one, I was like, ugh.
No, I wasn't good with the first one. The second one just made me, like I said, it made me feel like this is going to be the continuance of things.
I was still hopeful. That's what.
But it's also what it was, too.
Remember,
if you think about the first
one, you and Lib had that, and I was still hopeful. Like, nah, it ain't going to be that.
Also, too, the first two episodes had no real story. Like, Carly really wasn't invited. Like,
right.
It was really about families coming back home. We had to.
But see, I think that's probably why I didn't mind it. Because I'm like, you know what? This is very set. Yep. And I will say going in also, the first two episodes, I thought it was going to be 9 or 10 episodes, sort of. So I'm like...
Because we didn't hear about the 6 episodes of like this third episode or something, didn't we?
Well, I think they announced it originally, but I think
we focused on it.
But like, so I thought going, like I said, especially third, fourth episode, third episode was when they got to Madripoor, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And that was when Zemo was back.
Yeah.
And especially by that episode, because I was fucking with Zemo. Because I'm like, oh, dude is hilarious.
Yeah, Zemo,
Like,
yeah.
I'm glad he didn't die in this series, so like he can come back. Because dude played a great Zemo. Like, he was funny. And then, yeah, overall, I really like the series. I think this is the second one they got. Like, yeah, I didn't expect it going in.
The only thing about this series that I was upset is that we didn't get Zemo in the Zemo mask talking shit. Because in the comic, Zemo is cocky as fuck in the mask. He be talking shit. He be having quips.
But I mean, he was cocky. He was cocky as shit. I know what you mean.
Zemo mask.
I get what you mean.
What was funny to me though, Zemo really gave me Batman vibes. Like, but he gave me.
Bro, you just want everybody to have Batman vibes.
I won't do it because he was rich. Like that's what I'm saying. Without the mask though, that's how he talked though. Like remember, like when Sam was like, "Fam, well, you got money, I'm a baron. What you fuck? Like what you? You know
that's
like he's stunning though. He's still like, and this nigga in the club like, he living his best life.
You ain't never seen Batman. You ain't never seen Bruce dance.
He don't need to dance.
Bruce don't dance.
But that's how now I feel like Zemo richer than Bruce because if you could dance in the club, ain't nothing life bothering you. Like nigga, Batman being that bitch. Stern, nigga, like he at every party stern, like Zemo that bitch two-stepping, nigga, like
Zemo was definitely
like so I'm like that money might be long, nigga.
They posted the extended version of
fam
his
because
that dance and somebody looped it for 2 hours. So on YouTube you can watch just 2 hours of him just getting it.
You know what I'm mad about Zemo? The only thing I'm mad about, I wanted this motherfucker to have his purple goddamn mask.
You ain't watched the series.
It's not the same.
Yes, it is. It's exactly the same.
No. Because his purple mask is permanent. It don't come off. He don't got a regular fucking face.
Oh, okay.
It is stuck to his goddamn head.
Is it?
And to his face, and it is not removable.
But it look like a mask though. So how do a cotton mask get stuck to your face?
Because it's comic books and they can write whatever the fuck they want.
That's what. But I mean, is that what it is? Look like in his face.
It was some sort of chemical accident or something that bonded it to his face. He can't remove it. He can't take it off.
It became his skin in a sense.
And if he does take it off, he's extremely grotesque under it.
So it's like a Deadpool.
Extremely grotesque to the point where you don't want this motherfucker to take it.
Like what you're saying, so what you saying, we just didn't get it yet. Because that would be like saying like him putting his mask on.
It would already happened. We ain't going to.
Why would it already have happened?
Because it happens. His character is already solidified as Zemo, as that dude. It would have happened in. Didn't he do the Civil?
His face is fucked up in the comic books, bro.
It was Civil War, right?
It's fucked up.
It was Civil War.
Was he in Civil War?
Yeah.
I think he disappeared in Falcon.
No, he appeared.
in Winter Soldier.
Captain America 2.
It was
Winter Soldier. It would have happened during Winter Soldier. It would have happened before.
Bro,
it would have happened when he was in jail. It would have happened when he was a low tier dude.
Look at it, dog. That shit look
when
fucked
he was
up.
a low tier dude, and then he became.
Oh yeah, that's fucked up.
But he's still low tier though. He's still low tier though because he's only been in jail. Like he hasn't done anything. Like nigga, he been in jail.
That's what I'm saying.
No, he was handling shit from jail. He killed the last one.
The last convoy.
I guess.
I get what you're saying.
But he couldn't have his mask in jail. Like that was the whole Winter Soldier thing. Like him breaking him out of jail, he went immediately for the mask.
And I get what you're saying, but it worked. It worked for how it showed in this series because
the mask was dope.
He was.
I want that man. Like I definitely want to do a Zemo cosplay.
Yeah,
bro.
The fact of him, ever. Like that scene of him when he was like, basically he was fed up. And he's like, all right, I gotta handle shit. Slipping on the mask, it's like, all right, yeah, that's cold.
Oh yeah, that was
cold.
the first time that we saw Zemo get busy.
For me, it was so
that was the
gold grill hood nigga shit. Like we finna get nasty.
It was that Nas gift where he walked in,
and that's the first time we saw Zemo get busy. Because even in Falcon the Winter Soldier, we didn't really see him get busy like that.
Yeah,
because he was doing some elite shooting.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So like, I get what Liv is saying, but it 100% worked for how they did it. Like I said, I really like his character.
They should have changed the music. It definitely should have been some hood shit.
It should have been some real gangster shit, bro. Like some real gold teeth shit, nigga. Like some real for my niggas shit. Like, you gotta ride
it should have been that.
Like that's the shit you get. That's the shit you get if you would have had a black showrunner.
Now we gotta make a Zemo playlist, like Zemo mask on playlist, like mask on playlist, nigga.
That's the shit you get if you had a black showrunner.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, we got. So I mean, I mean, overall, I think the show, like I said, I think it was slow in the beginning. Like I thought I didn't have high expectations. Mm-hmm. The fights I enjoyed a lot about, you know what I'm saying, a lot of the fight scenes. The first two part of the story I think kind of threw me off.
Right.
But then once the actual story fleshed out, because even if you think about it in the sense of it, the first two episodes really didn't kind of like come back in full circle to the last episode.
Oh yeah.
Like that was the cookout. You know what I'm saying?
Dog,
like, niggas gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be all right.
That gave it like an extra half a point of just the BET ending up.
Yeah, like nigga, we gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying?
Like, and Bucky came through.
Bucky came through, my dog. Bucky had. I need that to be a gif. Like,
bro, he
like
came through.
him maneuvering through the black crowd and just dabbing him, and he just like, "What up, y'all?"
With the cake.
But when the kids attack, he acted like he attacking the kids. He was so carefree.
Yeah, like he was living his life.
And then even with the end, when they had the end, look at each other, pound it out.
Yeah,
look at
I was actually talking to a friend of mine about this. We was like not even getting into the political thing or just talking about race or whatever. We were talking about like white people not knowing like how to train the white person. I said, bro, we don't really have time to train every white person.
Nah.
But if you can get one white person to jump it like that's Bucky.
Yeah.
That white person is gonna do what he needs to do out there. Like you don't gotta get a handful of motherfuckers. Because you need one white dude that can maneuver through a black crowd like that. And you be like, oh, he's good for life. And he gonna make sure all the white people that he around.
That's sort of how they did him too. Like he was never like.
And he been in Wakanda. Like,
well, no, not even that. The underlying story is
he was never.
Since he been unfrozen, he hasn't really felt accepted.
Yeah.
And who accept him? The black community.
Yeah. But like even like, you know,
he got a family now.
They didn't give him the whole story of like, oh, I gotta be the white best friend who's gonna always try to help, like go above and beyond, do all this extra shit to be like show like, oh, I'm here for you. He was still making jokes with him, like even after his whole speech when he was like, oh yeah, I kind of tuned out around the black kid, the black guy in the Stars and Stripes, and it's like. You know you was listening, but it's like I gotta keep you humble.
Yeah.
So
you know what I'm saying? Like, so I mean, they made Bucky. I don't know. I mean, what it really was, I feel like, is because the Bucky thing in the Wakanda, like that happened in the comic books, like right, like him being in Wakanda. They really added more context because it's like they made him come back to America really affected by black people.
Yeah.
Like he really came back like I'm just really trying to
people.
Yeah, I'm just people. I'm trying to tackle my demons. I'm trying to like overcome. Like he came back from like the true care of like you got to get past your shit and do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it was really. I feel like that was like, and it was like that's what he was. Like he stuck around saying like he really was like a sidekick to Sam. Like I need you to be okay so I can be okay. Yeah. He like, nah, bro. Like
the scene where he had finally gave up when he finally pushed up the bus and everybody was clapping for him and the dude was like, oh, that's Captain America. I don't know if y'all noticed when they cut him, dude looked proud as shit.
No, he was proud.
He was there. He was
proud, damn proud. He was like, oh.
That's that.
Like, I've been putting it all together. I've been trying to do this for the longest.
That's that when you look out at the yard, you got your hands on your hips, like.
But it also Bucky.
That was when I'm like, well, I'll be damned.
Yeah,
he did it.
But he did it. He did it. And then the end, if you think about it, if you look at just even that conversation at the end, not the very, very end, but after that fight, with him calling him Cap, that's him acknowledging, yep, I'm your sidekick, bro. Because remember, he was always Cap's sidekick.
Yeah. So, I feel like...
So at that moment, he was like, good job, Cap. You know,
so they definitely nerfed it. Like I feel like they did. Like now we talked about even with and I definitely want we can get off this in a second. But like I said, like talking about Winter Soldier, like they definitely nerfed him. But you can see they just really just gave him more emotion. Like he became more.
I think that's what nerfed it. Is that it's not that he got weaker. It's the fact that when you're not a mindless machine, you're probably not going to be as strong.
You're not because you're not going at everything as kill.
Yeah, like because to have that instinct really is to not care about nothing.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like now he's looking at it as because I don't know if you realize like they called him Sergeant Barnes again. Like,
well, yeah, because you got to think also the demons that he's been fighting. Because remember that moment. Matter of fact, we didn't talk about it. That moment when he said, "If Cap was wrong about you, then he's wrong about me."
Yeah.
So he is still trying.
But that's why I feel like that too.
He's still trying to find himself. And so that's the thing. In his head, he's like, all I am is a mindless killer.
Yeah.
So like he's struggling with I
gotta always try to not exhibit that.
Do that. Yeah. You know, like and so he's fighting against
and
that.
That's what I said. I feel like that's what it was too. Because like if you think about that, like that was like for him, like not even trying to put race into it, but like for being in Wakanda, but then you come back and it's like, well, Steve fucking love this dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and he like, so he like, nigga, you should be Captain America.
And,
like,
that's why, because he's like, it shouldn't be me because I'm a mindless killer. Yeah. I'm still trying to live up to what Steve thought I was, but Steve believes you are what it is already. Yeah. So that's why like, you should be Captain. Like, you are what so that was his fight. He's still trying to live up to something that he's thinking this, and he's like, no, we know where you are. We know where you at. Like, the people who love him.
Like, I feel like he was definitely woke. I feel like Bucky woke.
And
like
I think that's also
without saying it, like he woke though. Like,
but I think that's also why last episode his fighting was so much better. Now he's like, I know where I can fight. I know I can put all this, because I'm not gonna snap back to a killer.
Yep. Yeah, like I know what I need to fight for.
Yeah,
like I know the standards.
I know what I need to fight for,
and I know the standards. Like my standards are with Sam. Like, we not killing. We not here for that. Like, so like as long as I know Sam believes in me and trusts me, whatever. I can go. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I got that. That's why I said, like, we really do get the Captain America movie or the Captain America
He got to be in it. Like,
and they, like, we need them. Because we haven't got really a full, like, we need them fighting together. Yeah. Like, we haven't got that, like, drop in.
Which one, we'll go to break after I say this. But, you know why this Captain America 4 is going to be historic if that is? This is going to be the first black hero movie with a white sidekick.
It would be. Like, nigga, the movie poster.
The first one with a black hero, white sidekick.
That is true.
That would I mean, but you know the world is not going to really call them sidekicks.
But we know it. I mean, I'm saying, I'm not talking about...
I really don't try to call them a sidekick because I really feel like they are partners.
No, but I'm saying you can think about it this way. I mean,
But in the story of how you talking about the cycle of how they...
Just in general, Iron Man, Captain America, it was no matter what.
Somebody, something, yeah.
This is the first one.
Bucky definitely a sidekick hoe. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was Captain America.
I can't even call him a sidekick hoe. It's like because before it was like they was a trio. It was definitely like Falcon was still there with them at all times. It's like
in the beginning. I'm talking about
in the beginning, of course not. Yeah. But I'm saying after that, like, it was pretty much they was a trio.
Like, as I said, if you think about Bucky, like, fam, like, Bucky was really the original sidekick. Well, so then you die, you become Winter Soldier, you snap back out of it, and you like, hold on, this nigga got a black dude to replace me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a black dude replacing me? Like, he the new Bucky? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when you snap out of it, because like Winter Soldier, you just don't fight everybody. Yeah. But you snap out of it in Wakanda around black people to come back and be like, you the sidekick?
He might not know, because he already did the thing in Wakanda. It probably didn't mean shit to him. Like you said, he
got woke in Wakanda. So after that, he didn't see color. I don't see the black
Falcon. When he came back, he realized.
Falcon.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. When he came back, he realized, like, yeah, they definitely are stronger than I think. You know what I'm saying? And we try to make him out to be.
He came back, like.
But you also remember, too, because we got in Winter Soldier, he got asked me by Isaiah already. So you already know what niggas do.
Oh, yeah.
He already know what niggas do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, we did learn that.
He learned that already, what niggas do. Like, so it's like he came back and it's like, well, damn, if Steve fucking with you and he got the soldier serum and you a human fucking being. You human, nigga. Like, you cold. Like,
so we should go on break.
Yeah, let's go on break. We'll come back. We'll talk about Invincible and what we've been and some other shit. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Peace.
That nigga said peace. Liv ain't coming back.
Talking a little bit about Snowfall, so we're gonna talk about the Snowfall finale real quick. But to answer Bacardi's question, because he asked right before we hit the clacker, so Snowfall is a series that is loosely based off of the Freeway Ricky Ross story. Well, from what it was told, loosely,
basically loosely off of how cocaine came and crack became.
They just use him as a source.
No. So let me tell you. So what it was?
They doing it in L.A. instead of like the East Coast.
That's not it. What's the director's name? Why can't I think of his name?
His name was
No. The director. What the director's name? Why can't I think of it real quick? I'm gonna tell you the story. I got the whole story.
It's John Singleton's show.
John Singleton.
But he dead now. He ain't doing nothing with it for like the last 2 years.
Let me tell you the story. The whole reason why it's loosely based off of it. John Singleton was supposed to be doing a Freeway Ricky Ross movie. John Singleton and Freeway Ricky Ross got together. They was working together. They was writing it out. It was like a whole 2-3 month thing. And then John Singleton disappeared from. This is what Freeway Ricky Ross saying. He disappeared, stopped communication, everything like that.
So this is prior to the death, cause like
This is prior to the death.
I was Freeway Ricky Ross do know that he died.
This is prior to the death.
He was just like he knew this.
No. This is prior to the death. And then he said probably about 6, 7, 8 months later. You see Snowfall, and he said there's elements of the story that he told that this is not something that you can create. This is literally my life. So he's like, there's
John
elements
Singleton.
of it. I mean, I get it, but
he a creative dude,
right? But if you tell something like, "Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying," then my girlfriend shot me in the back, and you know what I'm saying, like, and I'm not saying this scene, but like, if you say that, then I was walking around with a cane for the rest, like. Then you see that on TV, and you just talk to the director about that. Yeah, like that's kind of loosely inspired by you, bro.
I know. I'm just
so
around.
you know what I'm saying. So that's the story in regards to it. Now, granted, the whole series is not 100% based off of it.
So is Franklin supposed to be Freeway Ricky Ross?
Yeah, there's
okay.
Kind of. So
like you said, loosely, obviously.
I've always seen the show, and I never watched it, and then. Like 3-4 weeks ago, I was like,
I literally watched the first 2 seasons. And I never knew any of that.
I'm like, I'm a binge it.
You said you really watched the first 2 seasons?
Watched the first 2 seasons. Never knew any of that backstory.
Oh, see, I did because I was one. I
didn't know. I've been
either. Following Freeway Ricky Ross' story for the longest because you know what I'm saying. Like it's been rumored that he's going to get a movie and stuff, and his life is crazy as fuck. So, you know what I'm saying? So, it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, you follow that story so you kind of know these elements of it and everything. So, when they said one of the promos, or not promos, but just like the draw during it was like, when we got into it, we thought this was going to be the full Freeway Ricky Ross story at first. Because we knew that him and John Singleton was working together.
But it's based out of L.A., though.
Mm-hmm. Freeway Ricky Ross is based out of L.A., bro.
No, he's from New York.
I could have sworn he was from L.A., bro.
I thought he was from New York, too.
Freeway's from New York, bro.
Wait, I'm tripping.
Freeway's from the East Coast, bro.
You know what? Yeah, Freeway Ricky Ross?
Yeah, he from the East Coast.
He definitely was
He
East
from
Coast.
New York.
No, it's not. Freeway Ricky Ross, best drug empire he established in Los Angeles, California.
Established. That doesn't say that he's from.
No, but I'm saying where he became notorious. Freeway Ricky Ross,
where he operated from.
Hey, man ain't even from New York. He from Texas.
Yeah, so I knew I wasn't bugging.
What the fuck?
I ain't gonna lie. I thought he did all of that out of New York too.
He is from Texas. That's crazy. I thought he was always from New. I thought he was a New York dude.
No.
Anywho, I started binging it like 4 weeks ago.
Cocaine, I thought Miami. Cocaine just equals Miami to me.
And I binged the shit. My Florida motherfuckers ain't smart enough to create crime. I'm sorry.
Yikes.
I'm sorry. But I started watching like 4 weeks ago. It's gotta be hands down. Like, fuck Florida.
Kodak.
Like, that motherfucker's crazy.
Kodak finna get on your heels, nigga.
They crazy. That's why he go to jail all the time. Like, they crazy. They be taking that alligator shit. Like, they fucked up zombies eating people and shit like that.
That bath sauce was real. Was definitely out there.
That sauce was real.
Like Charlamagne says, the craziest motherfuckers are either from Florida or...
What did you say was the other one?
No.
I thought he said Jersey.
I think it's either Brooklyn or Bronx. It's somewhere in New York.
I thought he said Jersey. I thought it was Florida and Jersey.
No, it's not Jersey. Florida and the Bronx.
Y'all bogus for equating Jersey to Florida. Florida.
This is what Charlamagne said.
No, Charlamagne say from Florida or from somewhere in New York.
There's another New York place, but I thought it was Jersey.
But dog, the show, I love the show. I think it's super dope. I love Jerome with his Jerry curl.
Oh yeah, Jerome is.
That is my dog.
Lil was right. He said the Bronx or Florida.
Yeah, Jerome is that dude.
No, Jerome is that nigga.
Dog, bro, I fuck with Jerome so heavy. Like that's my favorite character.
Imagine your best uncle, but the one that you know got hands, but he's cool as shit. Like that's what Jerome. Jerome was the uncle because he's Franklin's uncle.
Imagine Ron with a newbie that sells drugs.
Oh yeah. Cool as shit.
That's Jerome.
Wait, cool as shit.
With a newbie and sold drugs.
Cool as shit. Cool as shit. Wait, cool as shit. Get the women. He buff, but he bout that life. He holds you down. Got real. Hey.
Dog, hey. Bro,
fuck,
when they in the last episode when they killed Man, dog, and Man Boy and Jerome would just walked up to the back of the Cutlass and just Like, it's so crazy. Like, these motherfuckers in the Cutlass having a conversation. Jerome just walked right behind him, just sprayed them, and then walked into the house.
What makes it funny is because he's so buff, he's like, "What up, nephew?" He's that nigga. Nephew. He's like, "What up, nephew?" He that family member.
We got families like that in Rome.
So you know what I'm saying?
He be so.
I had so many flashbacks of you hitting my arm.
Hey, Jerome got triggered when he hit your arm. Like, nigga, dog.
Deuces know we got family members like that. I'm pictured it.
Bro, you gotta watch this shit. Jerome the coldest, bro. This motherfucker so buff. He got a motherfucking like an S curl and shit going on. Like, y'all remember the yellow bottles? Y'all parents had to have them because my dad used to have them for his fro. The yellow bottles with the red tip. You know what I'm talking about? Like, he drenches shit in there.
His curl. What the fuck was the car?
I don't remember. It was like curl side. He used to put in my shit.
My dad was bald by the time.
No, but I know it's with the yellow bottle and red words.
It's from the 80s.
It's from the yellow bottle and red words. That's all it was.
You know what? I'm gonna show you the picture.
It had the red tip and the yellow bottle. I'll never
out here like that,
bro. When my dad used to put that bottle out, I knew that his fro will come out motherfucking glistening. Glistening.
As soon as you see the picture, you're gonna be like, all right, yeah, you're gonna know exactly what we talking about.
Dog.
That's him?
That's Jerome.
Jerome got the S curl cracking. He got the gold ring.
He got the 50 Cent vest on, like genuine vest, like that shit.
Bro, he looked like the nigga who do that.
He be having the gold rings and the gold chains, and he be like, nephew, we gonna have to take care of these niggas, nephew. Yep. Like, bro,
look everything.
He is so cold.
Everything we explaining, bro.
Damn, nigga said that's me, nigga.
What's the homie with the fro name?
Is this
Leon?
Okay.
So
I knew it was with an L.
ain't...
Leon cold too. But Jerome, hey, you gotta watch Snowfall, Ron.
Yeah. I need to watch it.
You have
to.
Like, if you got Hulu, binge it. It's on there right now. They just finished the 4th season. I love the show.
Someone told me like damn near 6, 7 seasons. Was that you?
No, it's 4.
Nigga, I told you it wasn't 6, 7 seasons.
Somebody told me.
I didn't even watch all the
seasons.
Someone
told me it was plenty fucking seasons. Like, I thought it was like 4 ain't nothing. Like 4 ain't nothing.
I don't really like Franklin's character too much.
I love Franklin's character, bro.
But you know, like even the white dude, like Teddy or whatever the fuck you want to call him.
Franklin?
I don't know. No, I'm just saying he wild. Like,
I mean, he a wild ass FBI agent that's supplying drugs to the hood.
And he's sniffing cocaine now. He get fucked up.
I don't know why this one didn't get opened. I know
Magneto.
Yeah.
He fucking he killing people. He killed Franklin. Well, we don't know if he killed Franklin's pops.
Man, Franklin pops is a bitch ass nigga.
He is. Though.
And he was a bitch ass nigga getting Paid in Full. You know that's him from Paid in Full.
That is him from Paid in Full.
Kermit, what was the name? What was his name? The Kermit ass nigga. Paid in Full. That's Franklin Daddy.
Is it?
Bro, he was a Black Panther. Then he became a drunk, and then he came back into the family, and now he like sober, and he run a house, and he helped Franklin not necessarily sell drugs, but launder his drugs, and then he gave Franklin up, dog. Like, to the news, like, and they exposed the entire operation. Like, it was wild. Like, I think the 5th season gonna be the last season. I hope it is because I can't see it going any further.
Well, it would have to, based off of what in real life he got to get indicted and be in prison.
Yeah, I can't see it. I can't see it. But Franklin, a lucky motherfucker. That motherfucker got away with so much shit. Like, he killed his partner like on accident, got his ass whooped in jail, and then got out of jail, beat all the charges. Like,
Franklin was on some other shit.
I mean, if you the first nigga supplying cocaine in Los Angeles.
No, not cocaine. Crack.
Crack. I mean, yeah, first.
Because the RZA showed him how to cook crack.
Right.
RZA was like, all right, God, we're going to show you how to do this.
You the first nigga supplying
he went to
crack
Oakland
in
how to cook crack.
all of Los Angeles, like, shit. Yeah, and you the biggest one. You getting pure straight from the FBI, you going to go through some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the FBI was using that to fuel a gang war overseas or some shit like that.
No. It was a...
That's why I thought
this is a true fact.
Because they were saying like one of the reports.
They were sending money back to Nicaragua for the insurgents. That wasn't even the army or the government of Nicaragua.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Back against the government because it was in the best interest of the U.S. to the Americans to take down the Nicaraguan government for whatever the fuck dealings that they had doing in Latin America. So they were bringing cocaine into the U.S. to make the money to give to the insurgents and to buy more guns for them.
Which is Freeway Ricky Ross's storyline. Like,
Pretty
that's
much.
exactly what Freeway Ricky Ross is. Why with his whole line, he had that direct connect with the FBI agent.
Because that's what I'm saying. Like, what made me think it was like based on something real. Because I saw somebody make a post about, I guess, a news reporter in the show, and he was the news reporter that was like like he did an article in real life. A news reporter made an article,
and he ended up dead.
Talking about the Nicaragua like war that they were doing.
Well, that just happened in this season. He just
okay, yeah.
He exposed him.
Yeah, so like I said, that's what made me more interested about watching it because
it was a girl, but it was a dude in real life.
Also it was a girl. And okay,
yeah.
So yeah,
exposed them.
Because that's what it was. Like the guy showed the picture of the actual real reporter, and he was like, "This is who they talk about in Snowfall," and I'm like. Okay, so it's based on some real shit, right? You know what I'm
saying? It's really good, bro.
I think that was contra dealing.
I binged this shit out of it. It is binge worthy. I haven't been this stuck on this TV show since like Sons of Anarchy, you know. But Sons of Anarchy was something like I enjoyed, but I couldn't relate to it because it's like white biker gangs, you know. Yeah. But they was wild. But like this shit was like
I couldn't relate to it either. But I was like, this motherfucker.
Yeah. This shit is like some hood shit. I'm looking at this shit and I'm like, God damn. I'm like, damn, like. This really be the shit that be really
Spoiler
happening.
Alert, they got one of the most heartbreaking deaths in TV history.
Who?
Sons of Anarchy. Opie's death in TV history.
And that was sad. Opie's death in Sons of Anarchy.
Opie was the
his friend.
The fat guy, right?
No, he wasn't fat. He was his right hand man, the one that he had to
Sons
give
of
up.
Anarchy.
How did he die again?
They remember the police. They locked him up, and then the police they had some people kind of like
Marilyn Manson killed him.
Well, I don't know what.
Opie was a snitch though.
No, he was not.
Who was a snitch then?
You think
that went to jail that got killed by Marilyn Manson?
No. Opie was the one that got.
They
jumped.
had Marilyn Manson and Sons of Anarchy.
Marilyn Manson was in Sons of Anarchy. He was in the prison. He was one of the white supremacists.
Opie was the you think about the white supremacist dude? No, Opie was his buff best friend.
I can't remember.
The light skinned dude. I mean, the light skinned dude. The blonde haired dude. But then
death was sad.
Yeah, but then remember they set him up. So remember he took the rap or some shit like that to help.
Yeah, I'll show you.
Hold it down.
Show you a picture.
If you show me a picture, I remember.
So then remember Jax? He was in there. He was in the prison. Had to see him get jumped by the other prisoners, but it was like set up by the guards. The guards gave them weapons to jump Opie.
Do you remember? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember the Irish?
Like literally, bro. I'm talking about top 3 saddest deaths on TV ever.
Do you remember the
top 3?
Do you remember the? Do you remember
top fucking 3?
Do you remember the Irish dude?
Do
you remember the Irish dude?
Yeah.
And he was really part of the Irish mafia, right?
Yeah.
And he's one of the people that helped write a majority of what was going on in it. Because when they wrote Sons of Anarchy, they actually had people that were part of the biker gangs that were indicted.
Biker clubs. They don't want to be called gangs.
Fuck that shit.
Hey, I don't want no beef with no biker club.
Biker gangs, and they help write that shit from the perspective of real bikers, like real biker gangs.
Yeah, that's why it was so good.
I liked it, but Snowfall is more up my alley. I recognize, I'm like,
of course.
I'm like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I can relate, like Leon, Leon could be like any one of my guys. You know what I'm saying?
Snowfall. So everybody always try to compare stuff to The Wire. I don't try to no more because I'm like, to me, Wire is
I think Snowfall is a bit more realistic than what The Wire is.
They all were based off of real stuff.
I didn't finish. I'm not fully caught
up.
Both
Snowfall and Wire is based off of real activity. But the thing about
that's why I don't watch. That's why I never finished. That's why I literally never got into Power.
Yeah, because Power, like I said,
somebody introduced Power to me. They was like, "Hey, yeah, you watched The Wire, right?" I was,
I hate Wire. I love that Wire is like GOAT level, but we got to stop comparing everything.
Power is a very low tier show because the acting and the way that they organize things is terrible.
What are you talking about, fam?
It is an extremely low tier show.
Because I didn't get to finish my introduction to The Wire or to Power. I know it's purely because I was introduced to it, but I was like, yeah, he's right. Because the dude told, look, so the person who
wait. He said The Wire is low.
No, I didn't say Wire.
Power.
I said Power.
Oh, okay. Then I take it back. I take back my reaction. I thought he was saying The Wire. I'm like, nigga, what?
So
okay,
Power is low. So that's why I said. So that's why I said. That's how. Because the fan who introduced me to Power. He was like, yeah, you like The Wire, right? I'm like, yeah, that's one of my favorite series ever. He's like, yeah, this is better than that.
No way.
So I watched
not even close.
Power does impossible things, bro.
I watched the episode. I'm like, oh, okay.
When 50 came back, I stopped watching it.
I was like, so this is supposed to be better than The Wire. So I watched the episode. Bro, I was like, I'm not watching this ever again. So based off of that.
So you know what? Rocky loves Power. She watched this, and I never really got into it. I caught a couple episodes, but I did watch the newest season of Power Book or the Book of Ghosts.
I refused,
and it was okay. It was okay. That was actually okay.
But because that was one of those series where I had
but it's very low tier.
So I refused based off because I was like, bro, I'm never watching anything related to this because you gave me that.
So here's I've had this argument with people, and well, not with people, but just the people who love Power. And I said, look, Power is entertaining, but if we keep it in a buck, Power is not even in top 50 drama cop shows. And I said, and I can name a whole bunch. I got Sons of Anarchy in there, but I got Snowfall in the shot.
Drama cop shows?
Like The Shield, like shit like that. The Wire, like Power is not up there for me, bro. Power. I mean,
the Shields are cop in it. Like I think
that's why he said drama cop show. That's what I'm like. I think it's calling it a drama cop show?
It's more of a drama crime show.
Well, even a drama crime show. The Shield was still a drama crime show.
No, because drama crime is like I feel like
The Shield will be drama crime.
I feel like Snowfall and what you're showing is like it's probably more what you're seeing. I haven't.
Well, not even Snow. He was saying Power.
I'm just saying Power is not as high as certain people have it. Power is low as fuck to me.
When I call it when I call it a cop show, I think Law and Order. Like where the initial show.
So now I would have put the Shield.
Crime show.
So I would have put the Shield in cop. Then I would put the Shield in crime.
Like the crime show would be where you show crime first. And it's like cops, like the whole like.
But Law and Order show crimes first.
No, but I mean, like I'm saying, like, but the whole operation.
I know what he's trying to be a dick about.
The operation, like where you see that, where we're seeing the actual.
So that's why. But even then, think about it. Hand in hand. You think about Breaking Bad. Think about Sopranos. Think about Boardwalk Empire. You think about The Wire. You think about The Chi. You think about what else did I say? Like I said, The Shield. Like I got Power far. Like all those shows I named, I got better than Power.
Yeah, because I mean, Power was
The Corner better than the Power, and that was just a mini series.
Yeah.
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 Like I said, I literally, that was my first introduction. It was one episode. It wasn't even the first episode.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, I'm good on watching any of this.
Queen of the South. You think about Narcos.
I was so upset that somebody was like, oh, yeah, this is better than it. I'm like, bro, I'm never watching this.
Well, let's since we just talked about what we're not gonna watch, let's talk about shit that we did watch. Let's talk about Invincible this last episode. Now I know Lib don't fuck with Invincible, which is crazy.
Really why before we go forward, I want him to put it on camera, like why you were thrown off by the first episode.
I don't know, just didn't really fucking care too much about it. I watched it.
Maybe I feel like you were busy. I feel like you
No. I
you
don't.
Doing laundry
when I want to watch stuff, I don't watch it while doing other things. I sit down and I watch it. Like Invincible was something I was looking forward to watch because of the comic books.
That's what I'm saying.
And I was like, if it's anything like DC movies, this would be kind of dope. But then I watched it, and to me, it just felt like, I don't know, like stale. Like, I don't know.
You didn't even care about Jay Jonah being fucking Omni-Man?
I didn't care about none of it.
Speaking of that, I
watched it, bro. Like, I watched it.
Dude's mustache.
I watched
it.
Really?
Yes, I sat and I watched the first episode, and I was like, when the second episode comes, I'm not gonna rush to watch it. I just didn't really care.
But my thing is like that's what I'm saying. Because the first day, the first drop was 3 episodes all at once.
Well, he didn't watch it at the same time. Remember? Because
at
that time y'all was talking about it. We didn't watch it.
It gave you 3 episodes immediately when it launched.
I just watched the first one and I wasn't interested in moving further with it.
Nice. I'm honestly shocked about that.
Yeah, I don't
wait. So before we get into this episode and we'll talk about, remember I said there's a Netflix series that's kind of like The Boys.
Yeah,
it's called Jupiter's Legacy. People said that, so I know nothing of it, but people that I've seen talk about it in the comics, they're like, oh shit, if you fuck with The Boys, you gonna fuck with this one, because this is crazier. So, I don't know what it's about. Is it a
live action superhero movie?
Yep, it's a live action superhero movie.
Is there any celebrities that we know of in it?
Josh Duhamel, Elena Kempers, Leslie, let's see, I don't know. Nobody that
Dickinson's Mustache Evolution. Is he all the niggas he's played with a mustache?
All the niggas he's played with a mustache.
Like, hold on.
Fam, you can't tell me that ain't Omni-Man.
Fam, hold on. I didn't know, like, is that Jay Jonah though still, or is that another nigga though?
Dog, that's Justice League Unlimited. No, that's the whole DC nigga. They got the title names around the.
I didn't even realize that was him in Megamind.
You didn't?
I did not know he was in Megamind. Wow. I didn't know. Well, I ain't watched none of the fucking Avengers. When the fuck was he in Simpsons?
He was in Simpsons a couple of times, bro.
Was he him in Simpsons or was he somebody else?
It was him.
Dog. I'm about to put the picture in the Discord.
How you keep a nigga mustache?
Because this nigga has a mustache evolution throughout the years.
The only thing they fuck with this nigga is his top, nigga. Like you might get you hair,
you might not.
But you definitely gonna have a mustache, and it's like
man, you can't tell me that's not Omni-Man. Like
the core, yeah, that's Omni-Man right there. But the core, like the Legend of Korra dude, like fam is like the only nigga that actually.
Which would make sense because I was like in a whole different universe. I'm about to put the picture in the Discord because dog, it's funny.
So let's talk about Invincible, man.
Yeah. So
what are we talking? Episode 5.
Are we talking about?
We never really, we never really got a full, I guess, going into it. So we could just talk about the series up to now where we're at.
So
I mean, if anything, if you already caught up, I definitely.
I'm 100% caught up.
Some highlights. You know what
I'm saying? So let's start off first, then we're gonna talk highlights. The fight against the what do they call it? The Guardians of the Globe.
Yeah.
Fam, that fight. Omni-Man. If we're gonna go highlight. So Omni-Man versus the Guardians of the Globe.
Yeah, that was brutal.
Dog.
Like, bro.
So remember, just to kind of recap, y'all had told me about it, and then that's when I went and caught up and started watching it because you were talking about how like the Flash hands was like it went limp,
meat on his body.
And so when I was watching, I'm just like
you just see like like I feel like to me like when you talk about sad deaths, like nigga, when your head just turn into just flop on a nigga chest, that's a sad death. Like
and did you know his tailor is Mark Hamill?
Yeah.
Oh, that's who Mark Hamill plays in the show.
Yep.
The tailor. Okay. I did not know that's who he was. But yeah, like bro.
Yeah, that entire fight was just.
Which is the first episode, which we like we said we don't understand why Liv don't like it.
But I mean, I guess teach your own.
Right.
Bro, the brawler twins, the buff blue dudes. The fact that I don't know why it's so funny, but the fact that they are so fucking smart is just killing me.
Like when you introduced them in the first like episode when they came out fighting,
they meatheads.
Yes. I thought they were just brute monster niggas. Yeah.
Bro, when he was like, he started putting the shit together to get his clone back. I was like, bro, why are they so smart?
Yeah,
yeah, like so it made you like what I was saying is like I've never in no life of comic book history seen a villain like that.
And the way that they're doing clones is cold. Yeah. I've never heard somebody do clones like that. Of we always have the same mindset.
Yeah. So like it's literally two people that share one mind. So it's like they can literally it's like having just two sets of eyes.
Yeah.
So like I always can.
They're real life like Pain.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Like, and the fact that they don't know which one's the real one. So
but he said that's what I said that was so cold. Like because it's like that's smart enough to so is like if I knew you were the clone would try to kill me.
Well, but here's the thing. The person who's also making the clone may also been the surviving clone of the last one. Right. So we don't know where this origin is at.
They may have never had the original could be gone.
It's cold though.
It's a clone making a clone making a clone making a clone.
The core idea of it though is like, even though they share a mind, at some point there's like a moment where that mind doesn't get. Cause like I feel like when he sabotaged and killed the first clone, he didn't know you were about to do it, but he was like, "You should know what this is about to be." I think he kind of said that, like, "You already know." You like, "We good." You know, we good. Yeah. Like, so it's like, but it's like that's what makes it so cold because it's like, fast forwarding into this episode or the most recent episode where they were talking like where they were making another clone. We get to that episode or whatever, but he was saying like, you got to do it at the same time. Because if someone wakes up later or first, then you know you the clone. Yeah. You know it's like, you know what I'm saying? That you got to have the same like mind where you always, so it's like their banter is like, which one is the actual clone? Yeah. But it's like, the fact that they've done it so long of like, even the fact that, the mindset is the fact that it's like, even though I'm finna use you as a decoy to do some shit, I'm gonna make another one. Yeah.
Right.
I need to. You know what I'm saying? Like I need to.
I wonder why though. Like why?
I feel like, it's so cold.
Yeah, I think it's for that. Like we're always on the same wavelength. We can overpower anything.
Yeah, like I feel like it was for me. I feel like what I thought about because I'm a really heavy talk to myself kind of person. Like it's like really just having a physical habit. But it's like because if y'all share the same mind, then it's like it's just now you can talk out loud.
Yeah.
Right. Instead of talking to yourself, you're talking out loud, and your mind is talking really back to you, back and forth. So I was like, when I thought about it in that sense, when he was like describing the story, like you gotta have one single mind and you share. It's like, bro, this nigga just talking to himself outside his body. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and the fact that it can be an active person too. So it's like, no matter what I'm thinking, or I'm like, we should put a gun together real quick, and it's like, I'm already on it. You know what I'm saying? Like the other part of your mind, like
that was cool.
How they was building the gun.
Yeah, like so it's like, like I said, to me, that was. I hope they last a lot longer because they got left alone.
Yeah.
In the show.
Oh, I feel like they're going to be a constant.
I think they just show up every so often.
And the fact that it's the voices dude from to notice the black dude voice from Jerome from Family Guy and all that. Like they fit them. Mm-hmm. Like even their banter back and forth, the comical shit. Like like I said, when we get to that episode, how they treated Robot. Yeah. Was the funniest shit to me.
Bro, Robot was disgusting.
Like, and they told him, they was like, yuck, nigga, like yuck.
Me and you.
That nigga like chewed up gum, dog.
Yeah, because I've been saying it like 3 episodes on it. I was like, no, dude is a creep.
Robot? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Ever since Monster Girl got hurt. So I think I was like 2, maybe 3 episodes. I'm like, bro, dude is creepy.
I said he was a creepy because as a robot, you chose to smile. That creepy ass smile.
That smile all the time.
You could have did whatever you want with your mouth, but you want that creepy ass smile.
And he was always like, I was saying, even in the beginning when they introduced him fighting with everybody, he was like that obvious.
Yeah.
He was being like very obvious. I'm like, bro, this nigga is really an asshole. Mm-hmm. Like he's definitely like eyeball. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah. So I mean, this was like this. I don't know. Was this the finale or
No, I think But I saw somebody saying I can't wait for the finale. Is it only 8 episodes?
No, that I don't know. But I know this definitely was in the season.
But I mean, yeah, like I said, like for me, it's like I feel like everybody other than. So my favorite character in the series is Rex.
Dog, dude.
Rex, and because I know who it is now. Like when I realized who the fuck it was, because it's fan from Big Mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, but him.
Yeah, it's an 8-episode season.
Like I said, I think I said in the last podcast we talked about, he gives me a lot of the Star-Lord vibes. You know what I'm saying? And it's perfect though, because if you think about how Star-Lord treated Thor when he jumped on board.
Yeah.
Like that's how I feel like Rex is with, you know what I'm saying, with niggas. Like, so it's like, it was definitely like that kind of energy. So like, dude, like my favorite character right now. And then the second nigga is when we get to the next highlight that I want to talk about. Is the cat nigga.
Yeah, fair. That's definitely highlight number.
Dog.
That might be highlight number 3. Omni-Man going to the invasion and just fucking everything up.
Nah. I'm giving cat
nigga.
Yeah,
well, I'm just saying chronologically, not in order of like.
Oh, in chronology. Oh. Yeah, as far as events, Omni-Man going to tear the planet.
Dog,
for like 20 minutes and coming back like with a beard and shit like. This thing was going for like generations, destroying like how you wake up every day. Do you know what kind of terror that is?
Bro, I don't think he slept. I think he had to just be. He just sleeping in the room.
Bro,
and
when you causing the terror, you getting some good sleep. Right. Because the people that you going against, they like, oh man, finally he took a break. You sleeping, you good. You waking up, you having your breakfast, and you like, all right, it's terror time.
Right back on your shit.
It's terror time.
Terror time, nigga.
Calm morning, and he's sitting there reading the paper, drinking his coffee. Oh shit, I gotta be out there.
Nigga, Lauren going be like, oh, it's terror time? Terror time is killing me right now. Like, and you see this nigga age. He's going through, he coming through, you just getting work. They like, nigga, ain't you tired? You getting old? Like, no, I'll be with y'all for a couple more months. You know what I'm saying? Like this nigga put a true life, like journey with the nigga.
So like I would say just chronologically, that was definitely highlight number 2. Then like you said, number 3.
What the fuck is his name?
Dog, I don't even remember. But he came, put in hands, it was like, I thought this would be more fun.
Dog! So for 1, 2, I do love the radio nigga. Like playing Lex Luthor.
What was his name? Machine Head?
The Machine Head, playing Lex Luthor.
Everything being auto-tuned.
Yeah. That was amazing.
His name was Thok.
Yeah, Thok or whatever.
Thokk. Thok.
Yeah. So I mean, bro, but he came in, and I don't think no one really hit him. No, he think about the fight sequence again.
I thought somebody punched him. Gave him. I thought Beast Girl punched him a couple of times.
You know what? Beast Girl probably did because it reminded me. It gave me very Thanos versus Hulk vibes where. He got some hits. He got some hits. He's just, all right, let me put some hands on you real quick.
Like, I ain't never in my life seen a cat fight like that. SWAT cats don't fight like that, nigga. Like, nigga, if SWAT cats had a nigga like, dude, nigga, the season would have been going forever. They didn't rule the world. Nigga, like,
put hands.
He put hands.
And he like a nobody. This nigga just popped in like, oh, that's what we doing? All right, shit, crack my knuckles. Like, all right, guess that. And like, got to beat niggas' ass. It was like, y'all niggas ain't even worth this
shit.
Exactly. Like, on top of that, Omni-Man watching from a distance, like,
Omni-Man told him, he was like, bro, you can't be involved in little shit like that. You better than this. You got more shit than this. Why are you being involved in this little shit? And when you go be involved in the little shit, I'm not finna help you.
Yeah, so I mean,
and that's what he did.
So I mean, like I said, so to me, that was like I said, the other highlight we talked about in the episode was like, of course, when they did the whole army invasion. That was a great.
Oh yeah.
That was a great segment to me, like the whole army invasion back and forth, which led to Omni-Man destroying the planet. But and then
I didn't too much care for the college episode. The one thing that out of the college episode, because I was telling Bacardi how I know I couldn't be a hero. Because I know I couldn't have a secret. I know I couldn't have a secret identity because of the bullshit that he went through. Like the fact that
if I can't tell you who I am, I can't be with you, man.
And it's not even that, because I'm going to, because when dude came back and she's like, where the fuck were you at?
He's gonna tell all his hoes he a superhero.
Bro, because...
Imagine if you saved the world, but like, you had to keep your secret identity. So when you come back...
she was like, where the fuck you been at?
And coming at you hard.
I'm telling, because I'm like,
you gonna get petty, like, bitch, I just say the whole world.
Right, I'm gonna be furious.
Which is funny, like,
why would I be a superhero with one girl though when you can have them all over the world?
So
it's still about pleasing one. Like it means like if you with this girl out in public, it's like some shit happens. It's like I gotta go.
I gotta go.
Like
my man do it all the time.
He got one girl. Oh no, he had two technically, but
see,
he had one
they were more understanding.
He do it all the time. Superman do it all the time.
Amber wasn't.
But they eventually told him the secret.
Amber is a black girl.
Yeah, that's also true.
She not here for that shit.
Amber
that white dude.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, he a cook.
Amber
wasn't for sure.
Amber wasn't understanding. He came back and Amber like, where the fuck you was at?
Yeah.
And he trying to do this lie. That couldn't have been me. Cause I'm like, fam, nigga, you know how you didn't die? You want to know why?
Right.
Bitch, because it was me.
Like what it was.
If I was a superhero and I had a girl that would like if Rocky was my girl, like, you know, and that's what I'm planning to spend the rest of my life, I'd be like, look, man, like
you don't know that yet.
Like,
These niggas in high school, man.
They definitely in high school.
Then he ain't got no business being wifed up like that. He need to just be fucking bitches.
I mean, the blacker the bear, sweeter the juice. This nigga like what he want.
At that point that he made his decision, he need to sleep in his bed and just tell her.
I mean, that's what it was though. Like
I told Bacardi,
we didn't know in the show. I didn't know in the show that it was like 5 months that he been dating her.
Yeah, we also didn't know that.
Like he literally be lying for like 5 months.
So he been breaking like she be like, oh, we gonna go out to eat, and then he'll be late, he'll fuck up. Like he kept on fucking up because he wouldn't.
Okay, she can't be a real black woman because she would have already cut that nigga
she
off.
She did. He
okay.
He key swept.
Robert Kirkman, I see you.
He was on his key sweat shit. He key swept back his way back into it.
It's raining. He got his chest out. He definitely doing that to get back.
He outside with the radio like, baby, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? But you a fucking superhero because you
like
can't tell
she said it. Like what he would do, like he'll be late, so he's like, fuck it, I'm already late. I know she like that shit in Japan, so he fly to Japan real quick, get her favorite cake, like, hey, you know, I got this for you. So
he was really being Omni-Man. Like when you see, because I say you watch the show Omni-Man with his wife, because I said once they all come down.
But she knew. But Omni-Man's wife knew. He was just so. She didn't care at this point.
Like, but Omni-Man was doing the same thing. Like when she got mad, he's like, I'm finna go get this cake.
Yeah. That is true.
And he'd be in and out. You know what I'm saying?
The fact that she knew, because like when we were talking about the alien invasion earlier, he came back, you know, because the dude, the main character is Omni-Man's son. So he came back all freaking out like, yeah, Dad went through this portal. And she was like, oh, so it's like Tuesday. Okay. He'll be back like 30 minutes later. True enough, they do like a 30 minutes later thing. He come in with a beard and shit. Like, oh yeah, so I brought this.
Yeah, like the nigga, like they made Omni-Man like he really just like
he stay-at-home dad.
Yeah, like the life that they was really good. Like J. Jonah St. Jameson being Omni-Man. Yeah, that's who it is. J. Jonah is Omni-Man. You know what I'm saying? Like he got his dream wish.
Yeah,
and he left the bugle. You know what I'm saying? And he became a fucking superhero. Here, that's my story. You know what I'm saying? But
that's his pops, right?
Yeah,
the pops is Omni-Man. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's what I said. Like that's what was funny because like dude would just be like out and about like. He would always do some bullshit and then be like, I'm just gonna go grab, you know, whatever and fly. But what's his name was doing the same shit. Like, that's what it was. Like, fans started doing the same thing.
But see, that's what I'm saying.
But he never told her, so she didn't, he didn't have the
But
same.
see, that's what I'm saying. I'm not going through that. And that's how I know I couldn't be a superhero. Because I'm letting them know, like, look, this is why this is happening. You gotta
might die. Like I feel like you should like look, fam. I'm a superhero. You gonna die?
And then, like I was telling, like
you know, use you as bait.
The whole superhero thing
you
about
ready for that life?
The whole superhero thing about the reason why they don't tell it because they don't want their loved ones to be hurt. I'm like, I gotta make an example out of a villain and be like, look, fuck with my family. That's what happens. That's how I know I couldn't be a hero. Heroes don't do shit like that.
Like, you gotta kill a villain to be like, if
I mean, I told you.
talent,
I already told you. I probably last 2 days as a hero.
I wouldn't necessarily.
I wouldn't even be a hero. I just do whatever the fuck I want.
I wouldn't necessarily be a villain.
First get the power. I wouldn't be a villain, but the first 2 days, I'm like, all right, I'm saving niggas.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna say, you know what it is?
I'm gonna do it for the first 2 days.
You're gonna be on your Luke Cage shit, because you gonna tell your niggas in the hood.
No.
Powers.
Nah, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go save motherfuckers from the police.
Nope,
that's what I'm gonna do.
First 2 days, I'm gonna respect it. I'm gonna do stereotypical hero stuff for the first 2 days. I'm gonna respect it. I'm like, I'm gonna have a secret identity.
I just can't.
And then after a while, after those 2 days, I'm like, damn, I could really just go get that money real quick. And then
I'm gonna be like, bro, what was that movie where the motherfucker used to teleport? They used to be able to teleport.
Jumper.
I'm gonna be like dude in Jumper and just be like, I'm just gonna take this money from the bank, bro.
That's what I'm saying. After the 2 days, the first 2 days, I'm gonna try to stop some crime.
Y'all bogus, because I wouldn't be a thief. I would just literally, you going to pay me for my services.
I would not be a superhero.
Like, I would be like handcuffed.
You are going to be broke, sir.
Huh?
I'd be a mercenary.
You're gonna be a broke superhero.
No, because I would be like, my thing is like, fam, I really don't need anything. Like, if my thing is like, if I can fly, like, I guess it depends on the powers that you got. But if I'm Omni-Man and I can fly anywhere I want to go, like, nigga, I will.
You don't think you ain't gonna need no money?
Why?
But I'm not
real.
But
You wouldn't.
I'm
not gonna lie. I'll just strong arm everything.
So you can fly anywhere you go. That's the power you saying, right? So,
well, no, we're not saying, we're talking about being Omni-Man where you have your all power. Like, even if I wanted to take something from you, you couldn't get it back, nigga. Like,
so that's what I'm telling them. That's what I'm telling them.
Hold on.
Do you really want me as a villain?
No, not a villain. The reason why I said why don't you think you're not gonna need money?
Because
he's a fucking superhero.
You can do whatever you want, right? So you could do when you I want to go to Disney World. You fly to Disney World, you still got to pay to get there.
Hell no!
Are you
jumping right in there?
Why would I fly?
Stop me?
Why would I fly
to the line?
No. Wait. Hold on. No, let me finish. Let me finish. Wait. Let me finish.
Let him get a rebuttal.
No. I gotta finish.
No, yes. Because you posed the question.
At Disneyland. So let him answer.
Why would I fly to Disney World to get in fucking line?
Thank you,
Okay.
Thank you, Ron.
So
don't want you to fly to
no.
the ticket stand.
No. I got a
have
question.
an admission for
I
what?
got a question.
I'm flying to the motherfucking thing I want to go to.
You just said that you're not going to rob a bank, but you're going to just jump into lines.
It's just me.
Why
still illegal.
Why won't he jump in the line? Why won't he just fly in the middle of Disneyland and walk around?
You're not paying admission because you're not paying admission.
Be a fucking superhero.
Being truthful, let me correct you even more. Being truthful, if I can fly any fucking where, Disneyland is last on my fucking
list. But my thing is that no matter where you go,
now I get what he.
No matter where you go, you're going to need money.
So now I get what he took your statement as. He took your statement as you saying, I'm not finna rob a bank because I'm not finna break any laws. I don't think that's what he's saying.
But my thing is you're not gonna be able to do anything. You got all this power, but you still gotta pay admission. You still gotta pay.
You ain't gotta do a goddamn thing. What I'm not gonna do is steal money because like what I just told you I can do is jump over the fucking fence and do what I need to do.
Great America, here I come.
Wait. So if you jump over the fence right now, what's gonna happen to you right now?
As a regular person, you going to jail? He getting arrested.
I come from a generation of niggas who stuck in the Summerfest.
On real.
Wait. But y'all stuck into but y'all knew it was wrong. Either way it goes, you gonna still do something wrong.
You taking his statement as.
But I'm gonna get some of it and still spend some money. I ain't trying to pay to get in that bitch.
That's still wrong.
He ain't trying to deal with.
You can't make that decision.
He ain't trying to deal with. He ain't trying to deal with the act of having us pay this money. He like, look, I just want to do shit.
But even though that's still.
He didn't say he was bothering
nobody. Listen, I won't buy no food. I'm not in there trying to steal no food for nobody.
Do that now.
I'm flying right into George Webb. I'll be like, y'all gonna give me this food.
Do that now.
He said he was gonna be a moral superhero.
Do that now. Would be like, I'm not causing no harm. I didn't want to pay.
You can't do
pay for the other stuff.
That's not fair. That's apples to oranges.
My thing is like,
no, it's not. My thing is
talk about
you always need.
You know why I ain't like to worry about none of that shit? Because when I'm floating over the fucking Great America and they like, or wherever, they like, who the fuck is that? And I drop down, they're gonna be like, why are you here? And then, I just want to get on the ride.
Hey, wait.
Police are gonna come.
Hold on.
All their phones out.
But you know why you wrong? You know why you wrong? Cause we just saw Falcon go through all this shit. He was floating around.
He ain't got no superpowers.
He was still a hero.
He got harassed in regular clothes.
He was regular.
I'm gonna always be in my costume,
right?
Because you gonna know.
He vocally said, even now, I see in the suit
he did say
the
that.
judgment and the hate. He said it. What are you talking about?
That's because of the suit he picked. That's because of the suit he picked. No, like the nigga picked the suit that's like niggas got problems with.
I'm not robbing the bank.
You know what? Hold on.
If the Black Lightning nigga made that same statement, like I see niggas hating what I got on right now, I can be like, yes, because I hate that shit.
You know what? To just back up what Rudy's saying, you think about America, nigga. Fuck here, I'm flying somewhere else.
All I'm saying is, right? But nobody. That's what I'm saying. Bacardi saying he doesn't need money is incorrect. You gon' need money.
No, because
you don't.
Because what I would do is like,
is fight his way through it without
bro, if I can fly and do like, I'm not gonna even my first day of flying. If I got Omni-Man powers, my first day of flying would not even be in the United States of America.
I know, even outside of it. Matter of fact, you assuming your first day of flying, people gonna be like, oh shit, it's flying Bacardi. What up, bro? No. You assuming niggas gonna love you.
Matter of fact.
You assuming that people gonna be okay. You assuming people gonna give you free admission just because you floated around.
All I gotta say is this.
Niggas gonna be like, no, niggas, give me my money.
I'm gonna do some hero shit first.
Superhero privilege. It goes beyond white privilege.
We thought that
it goes
until
beyond
Falcon showed us.
No.
We showed the Falcon
Falcon is a regular motherfucker because if you look,
Black Lightning went through the same thing.
Black Lightning got power.
Bro, he got power.
He's a superhero.
He's a superhero with power, and he still go through that shit.
Rudy, just to rebuttal what you saying, Scarlet Witch done had a whole motherfucking town under her own spell, captive for God knows how long. Hold on. She is a mutant. She white. She is white. She's still white skin. Went and retreated to her own private cabin off the lake or something.
Superpowers. Still was in the system. Still went through this race.
He couldn't fly.
Luke Cage
had to drive a regular car.
Luke Cage, so it's only flight because he's indestructible. So it's only flight.
We are talking about powers like
anybody where I can literally leave. If I can leave,
we talk about
if I got the power of flight,
Superman
right?
power.
And I'm saying you can do that, but people are gonna have issues with it.
It don't matter. I'll kill him.
That's him being a villain.
I'm not being a villain. I'm not being a villain.
I'm not being a villain either. I just want to live my life.
What I'm trying to explain.
But you going into my business thinking it's free just because you got powers.
What are you talking about?
That's illegal.
No, it's illegal in the sense of when you live in that country's jurisdiction, but if I'm not from there and I'm just flying in.
No matter where. If it's my business and I say you gotta.
Matter of fact, I'm a superhero.
I don't know what the debate is anymore. I'm just saying
my debate is this.
But Rudy wants us to be follow moral codes of regular humans while having these powers. And this is how Civil War started. This is why he Tony Stark. That's why you Tony Stark.
I said I would rob a bank.
So now I do get it. So like I said, you took their assumption of saying that I wouldn't rob a bank as I'm
Bacardi.
But that's what I'm saying. That's not his. He's just saying I wouldn't rob a bank. It's not
What's the difference?
It's the fact I don't gotta spend the money. I'm gonna force it. Like I said, I wouldn't rob a bank either. But I'm also gonna tell you,
force it.
I'll go to a diamond mine.
I wouldn't rob a bank either.
Draped down in diamonds.
I wouldn't rob a bank either. But I'm also gonna say it probably wouldn't be the most moral.
I mean, you know what? If
I'm
anything,
gonna show off my power.
Get your shit off.
I'm just saying, I'm gonna show off my powers and be like, do you really want me as a villain? Let me do what I want.
So just because I denied you entrance to my establishment, that is my business, and I say no, you gonna be my villain now? I said no.
Sam's going into Great America, like you can't get in here, like and he gonna just take the American Eagles out of commission, like y'all really want me here? Y'all really want me gone?
So because I said no, I want my $49.95. You gonna be my villain, my arch nemesis. I'm asking you.
No, I'm not. I'm not on that. Like I'm saying,
that's me.
So let's say you go wherever you want with your no money, and somebody tell you no, you can't come in without paying me. What are you gonna do?
I mean, my thing. All right, so even in backtrack,
you ain't finna hold
I'm not finna rob no bank. What I would do, if you want to say it's hero thing, or if it's me just being me,
he'll be a mercenary.
Myself, I would definitely take over drug house or whatever where I know money's at that's shouldn't be. That's the money I take.
Dog gonna be Franklin.
Fam gonna be Robin Hood to drug dealers.
No, for me. I'm not giving money to nobody else. It's because I don't want to rob no bank, so I'm gonna rob all you drug dealing ass niggas. Get you a regular ass job, because if you selling weed.
Still kind of a hero. Mine was not hero. Mine was like, do you really want me as a villain?
If I'm indestructible like Omni-Man and all I need is some funds, then I'm just gonna rob criminals. Like you gonna be salty. Like you gonna be like, and that's what makes it funny because it's like you really. I'm not even trying to arrest you because you can't call the cops on me. You know what I'm saying? Like I just want your money.
That's actually a really good idea.
Like,
that is great heist. Robbing a bank.
Great fucking heist.
That is better than robbing a bank.
I actually might also do that idea. Do that and tell the government like you can't stop me.
Like, you ain't gonna come for me. Like,
if I'm doing whatever, they're eventually gonna be like, dog, we gotta stop this guy.
Like, even if you rob, like, if you robbed him, like,
you said
why do you think Superman had the Fortress of Solitude in Antarctica, where ain't no regular human ever gonna be able to go?
Eventually, if I'm doing
very reasons, dude.
Yeah, I'm saying eventually, if I'm doing whatever I want,
he still worked a regular job. And what I'm saying,
because he didn't want nobody to know that he was Superman. We don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
we just gonna do whatever.
Like, so I get what Rudy's saying. Like,
no, I do too.
I'm not gonna be a villain. I'm not finna like. But I mean, like, my thing is, I guess what you gave me as something to do was very fucking menial as a superhuman.
It would be, but I'm just saying. I'm saying it still costs money.
It is a perfect example because if I had powers like Omni-Man, I'm not spending money ever again.
I'm not. But I will be a problem.
So I wouldn't need to rob a bank because I'm going to go to the grocery store, do all my grocery shopping,
I'm gonna fly right up that bitch
and leave. And if somebody say, "Hey, you got to pay for that," you gonna stop me?
They need to go you grocery shopping though.
because you gotta
go. That's what I'm saying though. Because if anything, you know what I'd be an asshole to? Because I wouldn't grocery shop. I'm gonna fly through farms and all these motherfucking trees, and I'm gonna take all y'all shit. Give me that little basket, go through.
That also works. But then when the farmers say,
you just gonna see Ron flying through cattle and shit here goes filet mignon. Here goes T-bone.
A jerk move. Somebody.
I never said it wasn't going to be.
I'll leave you some money. I'll pay you back. I'll drive a bag.
He better than me. I'm not.
It'll be drug money.
Can you stop me?
It'll be drug money. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not. Can you stop me? Because if I have powers, I'm never.
I'm with Didge. I'm going to the grocery store. I'm leaving with that shit in the cart.
I'm not going to be
I'm taking the cart too.
I'm mad though because that's really the boys' Homelander energy. Like that's you in your costume in Walmart. Like y'all know why I'm here. So I've been walking around all day.
I'm gonna be Homelander as a bitch,
I'm
bro.
not necessarily
That's
gonna be
me. I want to be Homelander without the blonde hair and blue eyes.
Villain, though.
Let me finish. I won't necessarily be a villain because if some shit go down, I might help out.
You might.
I might help out.
It depends. Like, do I got my silkies on today or am I in my spandex?
But you just threatened me over carton milk because I said you got to pay for that.
But now when the next nigga robbing you and I come and snatch him up, that carton of milk paid for
itself.
There
you go. Thank you. This gonna come back like, remember you try to hassle me for that carton of milk?
He's gonna come in like, look, this is my favorite grocery store. If y'all got any issues, just let me know. But I'm finna take this shit out of here.
Taking all of it.
I'm taking all of it.
It's very mafia-esque.
And what he gonna say at the last, like, I could take all of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just taking what I got in this cart.
And then he gonna laser like a bag of chips. Like, that could have been the whole display.
Like, I could take all of it. You know what I'm saying?
He gonna hit that one bag of chips. Like that could have been the whole display right there.
I'm not necessarily
like I can picture that conversation
Laser
like I need Didge in the cop. Like we need to do like a skit of that. Cause I can picture that white dude popping in front of his cart.
Am I a villain? Like
I can picture that
person. Yes.
Like I can picture like what's the dude for 30 Rock? Like what's that funny dude for 30 Rock? Like I can picture like stopping in front of Didge's cart while you trying to get out. Like hold on. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you didn't pay for these. And then just going into it like, look, bro, like, I come in here a lot. I know you see me. You see the costume. I know you see me. Like, and I've always come out of here without paying. So
right, like you crush the cart or something just to show, like, do you really want to deal with that? Can you do that?
That's a threat.
What Didge would do though, like, because I feel like if I was in that scenario, what I would do is like, if a nigga got in front of the cart, I would just lift the cart up and just like hold it, like, bro, what we like move. You know what I'm saying? Like, move.
Y'all better than me because I wouldn't even get an opportunity. I put everything I want in the car.
Y'all fucking bad though. Like, y'all really want niggas to be scared.
Yours ain't what better, bro.
Well, that was mine. To be fair,
no, what he said. That's not better.
I
you still belittling the person that's.
I'm saying in general.
And that person, all they doing is right. They say, hey man, I gotta pay for my stuff. You gotta pay for your stuff.
No, I'm saying I'm paying. Like I said, like the only thing that would
Bacardi was paying. He was paying with drug money.
Would be criminals.
I wasn't paying.
My thing is like you just have to deal with niggas.
So if he stopped you prematurely, then that's prejudice. But if you are out the door and he stopped, like, hey,
that's true. He had no reason to stop you.
He had no reason to stop you unless you paid.
If you stopped me outside the door, bro.
And you didn't pay.
Now I gotta show my powers. Like, bro, I gave you your money.
Oh, I'm showing my powers. I mean, literally, whenever you stop me, I'm showing the powers and going, do you really want to deal with that? I can just go home.
You want to your point everywhere? You want to scare everybody?
Phil, my thing is,
I told you. Niggas say have powers.
I told you, if I have
like,
powers.
y'all niggas, I'm at to fight you niggas. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not,
if we all have powers, I gotta fight you niggas. Like,
if I had powers,
we not gonna team up.
He'll fight and then we'll meet up at the studio like, I told you, motherfucker. Like, I'm so tired of this shit.
But we fighting because it's like, they caught me, like, Lil trying to leave without paying. I'm like, God damn it, Lil.
Like, why am I ever paying for anything again?
Like, I gotta explain to you niggas, like, bro, we just heroes. Like, we're not villains.
Not a hero.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not a hero, but I'm not a villain. Deuces says I'm like half a villain. But I feel like I'm just me.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just me.
To that person, you're a villain. Because
but then
what's a villain? A villain is a formidable or an over-threatening foe. In this moment, I just said, hey, you gotta pay, and now you threatening me, crushing this cart, talking about, do you really want this problem?
Like, if someone drew that scene, I can literally picture it's like an episode of us, like as superheroes, like it's an emergency alert, and you think it's like a high end, like apocalypse level event. It's like you like, what the fuck going on? You like, Didge and Lib don't want to pay for their fucking groceries.
I'm taking this Santa Pellegrino, goddammit.
Like an apocalypse level event, like we take this whole fucking neighborhood, like the whole block can come down. Nigga, like,
Ron, don't come over here, Ron. Don't come over here, Ron.
I gotta land and fight you niggas. I gotta land and literally fight you niggas. On top of the fact that my inconvenience ghost made me late. You know what I'm saying? Like, my inconvenience ghost that hurts my heart already made me late to y'all. So y'all already, like you said, y'all in the parking lot now. So y'all argue with me like, hey, we already out the store, bro. We not finna do this, Ron. Like, nigga. Go back and pay them. Like, go back and pay them. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Why you gotta be the good? Why can't you just?
Because I don't want to be, but that's who they call. That's who they call.
You don't gotta answer the call.
No, could it be? It's an undisclosed number, and I don't know what it is. It might be somebody. We're talking about superheroes. It might be an actual help. And that's why I'm hearing this.
Well, then when they tell you niggas just silly stuff,
in the parking lot done trying to convince me.
Problem.
No,
you. I'm in the parking lot like,
Rudy had a press release making sure they were still in public. Rudy not even around. This is like a bait.
Contrary to what you can see behind me, I swear, Didge and Lib are good guys. I swear.
I'd have to lay to Rudy in half, bro, he's trying to stop us.
Trying to calm it. Yeah.
I'd give him a couple passes.
Deuces trying to endear us to the public. Ron the one that's trying to stop us.
Deuces flying, like Deuces down there talking to every news reporter possible. Like, hey Deuces, you know it's Geekset. What you mean? We not bad. We not bad. We just want some snacks in the studio.
Just bill us.
They just feel like they don't want to prepaid. I'm trying to get them to prepaid. You know what I'm saying? And then I pop up and I'm like, bro, what the fuck is y'all on? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm coming to all of that. Like, I'm coming to Rudy trying to calm the shit down. Y'all niggas arguing. Yeah.
Bro, I'm just saying. If I got powers, why do I need to pay again?
Like Rudy, like y'all
I'm taking a whole island and relocating it somewhere else. Like, I'm gonna lift that island up.
Bro,
I'm gonna relocate. Then I'm gonna fly to a grocery store and take all this shit and fly. Make Ron takes me to the island.
Your new route gotta go to this island.
And then entice him with some women.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the outlandish shit y'all would do. Like talk about shit like y'all can't shop here. It's like, well, we gonna put this motherfucking supermarket on top of the fucking Sears Tower, and ain't nobody gonna be to shop here.
Right. This gonna be my private shopping center.
Like, niggas just do some random ass shit with the whole supermarket.
You grab that side, I got the other side.
Lift it up.
Hey, just imagine seeing two people. They carrying it like it's heavy load.
Niggas in there shopping, coming out and just fall off the cliff. Like what the fuck going on?
That'll be your job. We leave that to you. You be like, now you save all these motherfuckers.
That's what I'm saying.
Out.
That's what I pop up in. I pop in like Rudy's still trying to. He don't even know how he can explain this because they're carrying away a store, Rudy. Like, Deuces, how how can you explain this? Like we just needed to get the food. Y'all could have built us. Like,
not even really make a liar. He be like, there's some starving
children. And I'm saying like because nobody wants to be a hero. Like I come in and I'm like, fuck, bro, and I just drop a bag of money, and they like. Thank you, Ron. Like, thank you, local drug dealers, because fucking goddamn.
Wait, that's why he really mad because his local drug dealer money that he been taking, he now got to dip in that.
Now I gotta bail you niggas out because we supposed to be not villains. Niggas
got some other drug dealers.
But see, I'm definitely not a villain. Now I don't have to pay.
So that's why. So when everybody see me have to save y'all, every villain in the world is like, fam, he finna come re-up. Rob finna come re-up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, dog, that's too funny.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's where you go.
Hey, we are legit like laying the foundation of these characters. This is hilarious.
I mean, I'm saying, like,
we got so far from Invincible.
Man, we might as well get into
I mean, we got Invincible because everybody wants to be a superhero anyway.
Yeah, let's definitely get into
I'll go first. And I don't know. I think maybe you watched it. Did any of y'all watch the Netflix Pacific Rim the Black?
No, I didn't see that. Like the cartoon.
That's the animated one?
The animated one.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
I started watching
it. It's really good.
I saw that, yeah.
I finished it today.
It's called The Black?
Yeah.
So
pretty much
animated.
So, well, here's why I liked it. And because I watched it, it was supposed to be just background noise, right? So I've turned it on, and so pretty much it follows. I'm wondering if it's canon. I hope it is canon because
I would assume so.
Well, the only reason why I hope it's canon because they introduced some new elements to the kaijus. And everything like that. But like it follows this family, you know what I'm saying? Like so it follows the whole kaiju program and everything like that. And then this big this big kaiju comes. What's the other one? It's kaijus versus
it's kaijus and
they're
the
just
Pacific Rim.
What are the robots
I forgot
called?
what they call the robots.
I don't remember.
Right, whatever the robots is.
Jaegers.
Yep. So like this family is in this Jaeger. They save this bus full of kids. So they're on the run. You know what I'm saying, to kind of like relocate them because like the government did a blackout. Pretty much they nuked a whole town because there was like a breach that was put like unlimited Jaeger. Unlimited kaijus, right? So like they saved this one bus and they drop them off and then you find out that the pilots, their kids was on that bus. So they talk to their kids. What's funny, and this is the first 5 minutes, so this is not a big spoiler. I knew that the parents was not going to come back. Like, they literally had that moment. They saved them. They said, oh, you know, my dad gave me this when I became a pilot. I'm going to give it to you when you become a pilot. Oh, we're going to go find help. We're going to come back. And it was like, oh, yeah, mom and dad always come back. I was watching. I was like, them niggas ain't coming back, bro. And, of course, they do the whole thing. Skip to 5 years later. They never left the area that their parents left them in that whole bus, so they started a whole new community and everything, and that's like the start of it. And then like they find a not a Titan. What is it called? Not a Jaeger. A Jaeger.
Yeah, Jaeger.
Yeah, they find a Jaeger that's just been sitting there in one of the bases. So then they're like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? And then they once they turn it on, it accidentally alerts like a kaiju, and then that kind of sets off the events of everything. But like it's like in the future part of it, you know. So it's like when you're watching it, like they're introducing new type of kaijus. Like they got like these dog type kaijus. There's this one kaiju that lays kaiju eggs, and because it's laying those eggs, there's like these refugees who are selling the eggs to other people. Like it's this whole thing, but. I thought it was pretty decent, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, one, it was a violent anime. I didn't expect it. It was like Attack on Titan level violence.
Oh, wow.
So I didn't expect that. When it first happened, I was like, oh, shit. I was like, oh, okay. And then I was like, all right, let me give it a watch. And so it's a mature anime. And yeah, no, I think it does. It didn't take away from the Pacific Rim. It really did add to the to the world of Pacific Rim that I'm like, damn, I hope this is.
I didn't see anything that said it wasn't canon.
Yeah, I hope it does, like they do, because they if you guys do watch it, there's a key thing that they introduce that makes you go, oh shit. If this was in the live action movie, that'd be crazy as fuck. So yeah, I don't want to give it away, but like I definitely recommend that's something to watch.
I'll go next. I want to recommend Kaiju number 8. It's a manga series. Essentially, the gist of it is, obviously, kaiju, they consistently attack in Japan. Mm-hmm. So there's a Japanese defense force that's supposed to basically defend from that. And after these like two main characters, after their town gets destroyed, they vow to like join that.
Yeah.
So one of the characters, they become like high up in it, and then the other dude, he kept failing the exam, and like he gets, I don't want to say possessed. It's like these, I don't know, like these kaiju flies. They sort of like take over his body, and he can now transform into one that they call Kaiju number 8.
Right.
But he still has the same mindset. He has a human mindset. So he was able to like to escape the defense force, and it's sort of telling that story of like he's a kaiju now. He's sort of trying to still be a human. That was something that was really interesting. I think there's 2 manga volumes, and the other thing I recommend is Warrior on HBO Max. It's a martial arts series based in the 1830s. Whenever the Chinese first got to America during like the Gold Rush. It's during the Tong War, so like Chinese gangs, they had like a gang war during that time. They're still facing the white people who were there. I think it's also some Irishmen who they're upset because the Chinese are there for like cheaper labor. So now they're losing their jobs. It's a lot of that, but it's basically the main character. His sister escaped China to flee to America, and now he's coming to try to find her, and now he's wrapped up in that. Yep. It's a cult martial arts series. Like, if you love like the 80s martial arts film, it's cult. Actually, I don't know if she's executive producer or just producer screenwriter, but it's Bruce Lee's daughter. She said it's a story that he initially told. Well, that he initially came up with.
I'm definitely watching it then.
And like I said, it's on HBO Max. It was initially streamed on Cinemax. They had two seasons. I guess Cinemax stopped all their original programming, but since Cinemax is owned by HBO, they picked up for the 3rd season. So the first 2 seasons are fully on there. I didn't see a date for the 3rd season, but it's cold. The martial arts action is amazing. Like I said, the fact you can tell, because I think she's been doing martial arts her entire life. Obviously, even though he died young in her life, it's amazing. I fucking love it.
I mean, I take mine gonna be, because especially not because this episode gonna drop on Tuesday, but mine is definitely gonna be Mortal Kombat. Like I saw it. I know we weren't gonna talk about it because everybody needs to watch it, so we should really do a Geekset review on it.
I want to do a rewind.
I really want honest from everybody. Like I think we should probably do a rewind on it, whatever. Right. But I mean, just in general, I think we all sort of hyped everybody wanting to see it. Yeah. So like if you are on the fence, I think you should really see it. Like I think if you played the video games, this is a live action version of the cinematic universe that Mortal Kombat created after was it 9? Is it 8, 9?
When they reset it?
More cinematic?
I think 10.
But when they really start going to more cinematic.
No, it was 10. You know what's 10? Wait, you know why?
Which one was after Armageddon?
I think it was, so the reason why I think it was 10, and the only reason
it would make sense if it was 10 though.
Because I was recently just rewatching It's Real 85.
Yeah.
His voiceovers for the Mortal Kombat, and that was the one, right?
I think it was. I think it was.
I think it was 10.
No, that shit's so funny.
Yeah, they so fucking hilarious. But no, I think I think my thing is if you accepted the random stories in Mortal Kombat, like knowing they went we played so many Mortal Kombat games that had written text stories.
Right.
So when they finally went to a cinematic story where you can just follow characters, you had to just, if you're playing the story, you can play with everybody because they always want to put in some.
Yeah, you have to pretty much play with beat the game with every character.
Yeah,
that's the way the movie is now.
Cool when you think about it,
flows like that to me. Like now it's really about just the characters, the interactions with everybody, the history, the setups. Like it's really watching. It's not as strict as a tournament, kind of thing. Like you know what I'm saying. Like we're gonna just find these people. Like I think honestly, me and Lib talked about it because we, like I said, me and him watched it. I think when y'all watch it, I think the way they have created how people are unique and part of the tournament is the best idea they can do. You know what I'm saying? I think it was the best idea.
Yeah, I got high hopes for it.
I think if they did it, if we had that idea, ever since. Yeah. I think if we knew that idea in the game world, it would have made them easier to introduce characters and take characters out because it would have made more sense on why that happened. And I think if y'all watch it, y'all will understand what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's I feel like if they find a way to bring that one little tidbit from the movie into the games, then you can have conflicts of all kind of shit going back and forth.
The great thing about Mortal Kombat that I've seen, just in general, they do a good job of, oh, okay, y'all like this from the cartoon movie? All right, we're going to kind of bring this in here. Oh, y'all like this from the video game? We're going to put that in the movie real quick. Like, Mortal Kombat, if you think about the fandom of Mortal Kombat.
They do a lot of fan service.
They do a lot of fan service.
They do a lot of fan service.
The fact that I forgot, one of the things they did, they brought in animalities, but they put it in like a cartoon. Like, they brought in the friendship ones? Yeah. Like, they legit... Like they
don't take themselves seriously.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Mortal Kombat is already ridiculous, so it's like you might as well be ridiculous with everything.
That.
The movies, the cartoons, the video games.
Yeah, so I mean, I think if we for the history of the games, for the culture of the game, for the just the vibe of like Mortal Kombat, this movie really what we got from the first movie. And what you can mimically think of the first movie and what you can imagine the first movie and remember the first movie was really resemblance to the game. But I feel like the brutality, the conversations in a sense, like whatever, flows more. The only difference of it is this story isn't like the first Mortal Kombat game story.
Well, that's because back then, again, we talked to Steve Cardenas.
Yeah.
And the way that they do back then, those movies was like, can you do karate? All right, you kind of look like the character. Boom, let's get you. Now they be like, can you do karate? But also, can you act?
Can you act? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's that's why.
So I mean, I think what I had said, when I saw it, when I watched it, I honestly did say that I still wouldn't have watched it in the movies. It was definitely an HBO Max show to me. I'm not saying it wasn't. It wasn't.
I get what you're saying. Though. Yeah. It's one of those things where it's like this could have been almost. I guess essentially a TV film. I guess that's what now streaming
it could have been
considered.
Really good. It's really good
on Netflix or something.
But I guess that's kind. I guess they're kind of TV films now.
I think because we live in this age now where we know the most graphic shit is on the streaming service.
Yep.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They don't even put a lot of the graphic shit in movie theaters. You're gonna watch. So watching is I'm if I'd have saw this in the movie theaters, I'd have been wow. But I don't think the movies would have allowed it. It would have been.
It should have. It would have been like you said. Like you said, a Netflix. A streaming film, I guess that's
it would have been. Because I mean, it gives us the same thing. The idea, if you think about, like I said, for me, it's. I still think the fan made one is more gruesome.
Of course.
It's definitely more gruesome.
Legacy.
Yeah, Legacy is definitely more gruesome, but that definitely set. That's the grandfather,
of course,
or the father of this movie. Yeah, that's the father of this movie.
I'm definitely excited to see it.
All right, Lib, you got any information?
Raised by Wolves.
Oh yeah, you.
I wanted to. We could have talked about that, but we didn't have
because
time.
I love Ridley Scott and I.
Ridley Scott makes some great movies,
and this shit was fire.
Wait, was a bad thing or a good thing?
No, it was a good thing, but I feel like this is a really freaky movie. It's a really weird movie.
Bacardi hit me after. I think we were down here. Hey, what else has Ridley Scott done like that? It's like,
all the alien movies.
Yeah, I know you did all the alien movies.
Well, we was trying to figure out outside of aliens and this, did he just do creepy shit like that?
This is his thing. That's why, it took me a while to realize that it was Ridley Scott. By the time I got to the fifth episode,
really? So
I was like, bro, this gotta be Ridley Scott.
That was one of the things
because this shit.
That's what made me watch it. That
was one of the things that somebody had. Used to sell me to the series. I still haven't watched it. I keep meaning to, but I still haven't.
Dog,
that was one of the things that people. But that was one of the things that people sold me to. They was like, you obviously, you like aliens and all of that, and they was like, hey, this is another Ridley Scott thing. You might want to check it out.
You know what I feel like? I feel like it's almost part of the Alien universe. I feel like it's part of the Alien universe.
It wouldn't surprise me. I know
it wouldn't surprise me either because it's.
Almost, having a fucking snake. We don't want to talk about it.
It's almost along the lines of how Prometheus was, not story wise, but kind of like that atmosphere. It's same type of atmosphere.
Prometheus, unless they changed at the last second, was supposed to be an Aliens prequel.
It was supposed to be a prequel.
Prometheus
yeah.
So this is kind of, for me, it almost feels like this is where this was taking around that same time or. Either before or after.
Okay.
So it's almost like,
they be saying that. They say directors be creating low-key universes.
I would give you what it is this is like that Cloverfield Address movie.
Yeah. Yep.
Cloverfield.
How Cloverfield was a big movie, and it was the side story that's going on while Cloverfield's going on.
Yeah, wasn't that 10 Cloverfield Lane?
You can see, if you think about the fact that aliens about sending ships to figure out these plans or whatever. this is just like another story.
This is something that's happening at the same time.
Somewhere
This
else.
is wild. I watched another movie that was supposed to be part of the. I can't remember the name. Part of the Cloverfield.
Yeah.
Oh, it was
Can't remember the name of it.
Shit.
I thought I watched that too. I don't know.
Y'all did. I think I'm the only one.
We
did. I don't think I watched it. I think I'm the only one that didn't watch it.
But you watch Raised by Wolves. I've been watching some new animes too.
It made me realize that Ridley Scott is very emotionless.
He's very weird.
He's emotionless.
Yes.
And I think I think him
he's
being
got to be an android.
Because I think him being an android in the movie in Aliens, like he didn't want to have emotion. I wanted to give you niggas straight.
Yeah.
What you should be. This is how it should be. Whatever. Like, and because he made the androids like it's like having
Overlord.
No, Overlord. That was the Nazis. That
like,
was,
it was like having.
It wasn't.
That was.
But people, I was trying to find. There was one that people was saying that they thought was part of the Cloververse, but it ended up wasn't.
Only thing I know from that movie, I've seen it, but like the main thing that stick away, that's the dude who's a U.S. agent, Wyatt Russell.
Unless you're talking about
he was the main character. He was one of the main characters.
The Cloverville
in what?
Paradox.
No, not Paradox.
Overlord.
It's titled differently, and it has to do with aliens. It's the movie. It's the movie with What was John Goodman's in the movie?
That's 10 Cloverfield Lane.
No. It's not 10 Cloverfield Lane. It's John Goodman's in the movie, and the lead actor is a black kid, and it's got Tick from Lovecraft Country in it.
But they said that but that has not been confirmed part of the Cloverfield.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't say it is.
What movie is that though?
I forgot.
I know that's the one I was talking about.
Dope. It was pretty dope.
I'm looking. I was gonna say I'm trying to.
It's got dude that plays Tick from Lovecraft Country in it. It was pretty dope. And they're saying that it could be part.
Yeah, they have said it, but it hasn't been confirmed.
And it hasn't been confirmed. I don't know. I don't think it is because John Goodman's in the movie and he plays a totally different role.
And yeah.
So unless this happened before 10 Cloverfield Lane, which I doubt because Cloverfield kind of just happened out of nowhere.
Captive State.
Captive State. Yep. So that's a pretty sick movie to watch.
I've never seen this movie.
Yeah, I watched it on the
No, I remember you had brought it up. That's why.
Yeah.
All right, and then as always, the OG recommendation. So I want to switch it up a little bit with the OG recommendation because one
thing real quick. Can we have a moment for Shock G?
Please, and Black Rob.
And Black Rob. You know what I'm saying? And Black Rob. So, are we ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I definitely want to make sure we got that out the way.
Yeah, definitely. 100%, man. Rest in heaven to both of them brothers, man.
Yes.
So, couple of things, man. Right now, we are working on
the road to
1,000 on our YouTube channel. So if you are listening, and if you are watching, and you have not subscribed yet, please 100% go to youtube.com/ GeeksetPodcast and subscribe.
You're already watching our videos. You might as well subscribe.
If you got it to this far, if you got here, like, bro, just hit the subscribe button.
Just hit it. Shit, I hit it on shit that I don't give a fuck about.
Hit the little, what they used to say, hit the bell.
I got the whole thing. I got the whole spiel down, man.
You gotta hit subscribe, hit the bell.
No, you gotta smash that like button.
Smash the like button, hit the bell. I'm gonna put the bell right here. Hit the bell.
You missing it. Smash that like button. Hit the notification bell so you can be notified for every time we drop a video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button as well.
Yours is too calm. Smash that like button, hit the bell.
You want the explosion.
Hey, the bell better move.
Right. I gotta make sure hit the bell.
Hit the. Get into it. It's gun hands. Right. We'll do a Thor hammer. Hit the bell.
All right, but yeah, definitely, man. And and again, like, share, man. Share that shit. Let people know, man. If you want to support us, man, you really rocking with us, go there. Also, man, our patreon.com/ Geekset. We got a whole bunch of new stuff that we're going to be doing. We're going to be testing out some lives. You're going to be getting some behind the scene. We got some pre-pod content. We're going to be doing exclusive, like, one-on-one interviews. Not like one-on-one, like what I've been doing, but like you're going to get an inside interview just on Bacardi. Or just on Didge.
Yes,
or just on,
get more in depth with us.
Yep. Also, we've been migrating a lot of our fan base and our hub to our Discord. So in the link to this, in the link in this description, and then just in anywhere, you'll see a link to our Discord. Definitely sign up. We got a Falcon and Winter Soldiers spoiler spoiler chat, so where you can talk about everything.
That might migrate to lowkey in the
it might migrate to lowkey in a couple of weeks.
Lowkey coming next.
Yeah, but pretty much.
Yeah, that's gonna migrate.
But pretty much,
that.
we in our Discord, we just have we talk geek shit. We share memes. We share music. We share Twitch stuff. Like it's just a whole geek hub. We got a good
sneaker
group in there. Sneaker collections and collectibles. Like we got and we got some active dope ass members, man, just in there. You know what I'm saying? So definitely come in, join the conversation. Always go to GeeksetPodcast.com. That's where we have everything. You'll see everything that we just talked about. Also, make sure that you
everything that we wearing right now. You can buy.
Whoa! You're going a little
shirts.
You taking a little bit too far. Let me do I got the spill.
Excuse me. You sound like you was about to leave the website. My fault.
I was gonna say also
everything we were wearing, you can't
buy.
Yeah, I know. That's why I stopped myself.
You gotta slow the road.
I slowed down a minute. I looked around as I said that, like, ooh, maybe
no,
not.
it's and then also don't forget, make sure you go to the shop where you can purchase all our merch and everything that we got available to support the podcast.
Geek
got the Geek line up and everything like that. So definitely go and browse there and see what you can do and check that out. And as always, it's been the only podcast that blend hip hop culture and geek culture together, and we are out.
Peace.
All right, no, sit down. Let's do.